live. Hello. Here we are, our 6th live stream of the week here on Burning Block About 99's channel. And today is going to be a pretty big celebratory stream. So we have many things planned. We have many guests coming on, and we have prizes. So real quick, just to get started, here's what we're doing today. So we're celebrating 3 different things. His 1,000 subscribers. We are celebrating, this is almost to the day, the 1-year anniversary of the Isle of Show on Life with 2 YouTubers channel. And we are launching my official new Christmas book, Isle of Winter Knocks, which is this little guy right here. So isn't it weird, guys? About 8 or 9 months ago, we had a stream very similar to this, except this was not Isle of Winter Knocks. This was the first one. The one that sparked it all, Isle of the Dark. Oh, thanks. Isle of the Dark. So now these guys are companions, they're buddies, and it's for a holiday sale. Why? It's for a holiday sale. So just to give you a quick, what we're going to be reminding everybody who's going to be hopping on throughout the stream. This is a long stream, guys. So if you stick with us throughout the whole thing, or even if you just watch a piece of it, thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to be reminding everybody throughout the stream that we are hosting a raffle. So what we're doing is we have a bunch of different prizes to set up, and if you want to be, here are some of the prizes. You can win a mug, which is over by you. Okay, display the legendary
Audio's gone funny.
Audio's gone funny? What?
We're gonna fight.
It's the computer I'm using. I apologize, but hey, if it only happens once every 3 hours, we'll be fine. It's fine now. We sure? It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Would you please show off the bug real quick? So just what I was saying, guys, in case if it was too destroyed. You need to keep me in because you're muted. So if you take me out, people can't hear me. So is it still bad?
It's still, yeah, it's cutting in and out. It's static.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit better? If we do it without the mic, is it better?
Try something.
No, don't do that. It'll create echo. So let's just see if my computer mic works.
Okay.
Of course, a year later, we still have audio issues.
Keep talking.
Okay, keep talking. Hi, hello. Okay, so we're testing this again. Sorry, I don't understand why there was such bad audio issues. It could just be my computer. But what Kate's showing off is this is one of the prizes that you can win. I'm trying to see the. I don't think the guests hear anything.
You're talking super fast. Like it's sped up.
It's sped up.
Yeah.
Do I need to talk
Turn your audio.
All right, yeah. Let's just try and switch here. All right. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's try. We have 2 computers set up side by side, so we're gonna try the other computer here. John's giving the thumbs up.
Giving the thumbs up.
We had no problems backstage, so everybody, I apologize. You know what? This is typical. This is typical, though. I mean, if you think about it, every major live stream we've ever had, we've always had some sort of audio issue.
There's much better audio. People are saying perfect. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, we fixed it. Awesome. All right. So just make sure yours is turned up all the way so I'll be able to hear guests. All right, starting over. Hi, hello. Today's live stream, we're going to have prizes. We're celebrating Kate's 1,000 subscribers. We're holding a raffle, and we are also talking about the Isle of Show because we're going to have an interview here on the channel today. So, okay, so just to get us started, just to let you know what Kate has pulled up on the screen real quick, we are having a raffle. Now, don't worry, this raffle will last all the way until Christmas, but some of the prizes that you guys can win are shirts. I have a shirt right here to display. You guys can win a couple of shirts, and you will be able to pick the design, the color, the size, anything you want. You can win this mug here, which is a Queen Kitty mug. And we also have this guy. This guy is going to be the piece de resistance. Glitter and duct tape has also been very kind. She is also offering a prize in the raffle, $20 gift card for an online LCS. So Glitter, thank you so much for your contribution. And
He's on it.
all right. And
All
real
right.
quick, we're gonna bring in Simon to say hi. Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations, Cade.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Yeah, you finally reached 1,000. Only took 2 years.
It's worth
That's
it.
good. I've been nearly 2 years and I'm only halfway there. So you've done a great job, mate. I can't stick around too long because I really got to go to work. But I just want to say congrats, mate. And it's really cool just to be able to. I think I've known you guys for what, a bit over a year now.
I think so. Yeah.
It's just been cool to be able to watch your channel grow, mate, and as well as you grow because you look a lot smaller just a year ago. It's really weird. But before I go, I have one question for you, Cade, about your channel. About your channel.
Okay.
Yeah. I put you on the spot. So I just want to know: is there a type of video that you haven't made that you would like to make one day?
Ooh. Choose your own adventure, baby. There's this thing you could do with YouTube where if you make a video unlisted and then at the end of the video you link that video, you can make it so that people can pick multiple different paths and they can make their own ending happen. So I'll film different sequences and different options, and then at the end of one clip, it'll link 2 other clips. Then if you choose one clip, then it'll play that one and then link another 2 clips for those options. And you can end up with many different endings. And we've been planning one for a little bit, yeah.
Oh,
So
we have been.
yeah, that's definitely something I'd really like to do, yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea. I guess last thing before I go, if I want to buy merch and I'm like on the other side of the world, how can I do that?
Okay, so on my website, www.renabrownauthor.com, it is set up to where it will take the order on my website, but for whatever reason, it doesn't want to work internationally right now. So if you guys, but I mail everything myself, unless it's the Redbubble. Redbubble works with everything, but if it's something off my personal website, I mail it. So if you guys live in London, if you live in Australia, if you live in India, if you guys want something, just DM me at Rena_Brown_author on Instagram. Just let me know if you want something. We can work out payment and I will just mail it to you. So Simon, if you had wanted something, just let me know and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I want a mug.
Ooh,
right.
okay.
I got to run, guys, because I really got to go to work. But I will catch the rest of the stream on the replay. And what did you guys have something to say?
Oh, we were just going to say you just dropped a new video on your channel. So everybody go check out Simple Simon, the new Noob 50, if you guys want to see his latest video.
And enter his contest.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is also giving away prizes. So enter his
lots of
contest.
ways.
as well.
Do that. Get on it. All right, thanks, guys. Enjoy your stream, and I'll speak to you guys
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye,
Bye, Simon. Bye.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay. So, we also have a third host that will be joining us today, and we're going to speak with him now for a few minutes before our first interview officially begins. So, everyone, I would please like to welcome to the stream John from John's Comics with Kids. Hello.
I'm so excited, you guys. This is a huge, huge celebration. Obviously, 1,000 subscribers. Amazing. Fantastic. He's going to pass me very soon. And not a single wrench in the chat. You got to get some wrenches in
I
there.
know
man.
you do.
I gotta get some wrenches up in here.
They've got to drop some. They got to drop links to cool channels and websites and things. And then, of course, 3-time published author. Holy guacamole! What am I doing with my time? You guys are like
You're
You know,
raising
Isn't it
the whole
awesome?
thing. You have 2 kids you're raising, and you're a teacher. So technically, you
Teenage-
got like another
teenagers,
classroom.
man, they're
full
so
of kids.
busy. Who says teenagers are lazy? These are not lazy teens, man. Holy cow. Unbelievable.
So
I was actually just busy because I literally just bought a copy of Isle of Winter Knocks.
ooh,
Yes.
quickly holds up screen. Hey.
3 dislikes.
So I just
Star
purchased a
Hero.
copy.
No, but you know what? We have 30 people in the chat.
True.
Whoa.
Hello,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you guys so much. I think other than one of the birthday streams all the way back in April, I think this is the most people we have had in the chat ever.
Well, and you know who was with us when we had the most? Would be John's
Would be
Comics.
John's Comics.
Which goes to show you how foolish your audience is if they would show up when I'm here. Crazy people. And yes, GP Venom, I have slabbed Old Wolf and put him right next to Sharon's favorite character.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And guys, we want to just throw this out there. I know I dropped it in the chat earlier, but if we could get 50 likes on the video, me and Cade will sing.
Even I will sing.
Even you will
90.
sing?
Even I will sing.
Okay.
90 likes, and I'll eat one of the hottest peppers of all time.
Cade will eat a ghost pepper if we can somehow make it to 90 likes. So 50 likes and we will sing. 90 likes, Cade will eat a ghost pepper. So, but 30 people, oh my gosh, that is seriously, I think, the most people we've had ever, period.
Okay, we need to focus.
All right.
Let's do this.
So, but hey, thank you everybody for being here. I mean, that is just simply amazing. So, John, we have a surprise for you. So, part of this celebratory live stream, so here, you take this one, I'll take this one,
All
because
right.
these are our parts. This is also the anniversary of the Isle of show. In 2 days' time, it will have been 1 year since we had made our first Isle of show with John, the dreaming scriptwriter himself. And if everyone remembers from that first show, I was shy, quiet as a mouse, and poor John basically had to carry it as we talked about Die Hard and slowly synced into things.
I do have the gift of gab. I do.
Well, and at the time, I was very, very lucky for that. So, but we wanted to show. Okay, let's hold it up same
All right.
time.
Do
3,
you guys smell that?
2, 1.
The very first.
We found
Wow.
the original scripts from your first show. So this was the script for the first show with John, and we had it all listed out on when we had to bring you in.
And I didn't follow any of it. We just
And none of
blew
it
that
got
out.
followed
None of it got followed
No.
at all.
Yeah.
No. But Cade's first fire facts, when Mom wrote Cade's first fire facts for him before he started writing them out himself. So it was pure coincidence that we found these. My dad was cleaning out the top shelf in our cupboard, and he pulled down this old notebook, and there was just loose papers in there. We were trying to clean some of it out, and lo and behold, both of these were in there. I don't think we have any
That's
scripts from
hilarious.
any other show.
No.
Slap it.
Only this.
That's hilarious. I love it.
It was
Oh,
so bizarre.
So what were some of the things that you were going to
Okay,
talk
so
to
some
him?
of the things that we were going to talk about, we actually had music way back when we were trying to think of what music we could play during the show. Some of the
Before you demanded 50 likes to get music on the show.
Before we demanded 50 likes just to sing, yes. We were thinking about playing Come Alive from The Greatest Showsman.
Great song.
A Dream is a Wish from Cinderella. That was Mom's idea. A Million Dreams, because Dreams also from The Greatest Showsman.
Million dreams.
But I mean, I have the first 3 questions on here when it used to be just 3 questions instead of 6. John, you got so lucky with like just the 3 little questions, because every other show past then has gotten like 6 questions. We also had background. We were trying to figure out, there's a whole background section where we were like, we need to put the poster of the I Love poster against the Christmas tree, which has returned, I may add, for the 1-year anniversary. The Christmas tree has returned in its full glory.
You dreams.
I'm slowly moving my comic boxes out because we're gonna put a Christmas tree like right where I'm sitting.
Oh,
this week,
wow.
probably tomorrow. Yeah, usually I have a whole row of boxes going across, but I'm down
Right.
to just 3 towers at this point.
Hey, Three Towers is still a good background.
It's a ton of books. Yeah.
Where did you put them all, John?
They're in another corner where, if you've watched my channel for the last few years, like there's always a month period where I'm sequestered in a corner with a painting of the Spanish Steps behind me. This giant mural. It looks like I'm in, traveling in Europe somewhere. And that's where I go in the wintertime when we have the Christmas tree out.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. But I even have at the very bottom here. I don't think it'll show very well on screen, but at the bottom, I even had my first opening with the hello puppies. I had actually written that out, and I was like, I'll call my subscribers puppies. Yeah, that's a good idea. I had written out the whole script on the back of what I was supposed to say, what I was supposed to do, when the questions were supposed to come in, when he was supposed to come in. But it was just pure coincidence, and I thought that this would be a lot of fun to show you for the 1 year anniversary.
So cool.
Because then I started putting all of the questions digitally. I started putting them all on my phone because I had my phone on me constantly. So I think it was only after 10 or 15 shows we stopped using paper, and I started putting all the questions on my phone. So it is really, really bizarre that we found these just in time.
In answer to GP Venom's question, Rena's books are on Amazon, but if you just click the link that Cade's been dropping into the chat, you can order directly from them. You cut out the middleman, no Amazon getting any money, because clearly those people have a ton of money. And instead, it should go to this talented young author who's getting started publishing her own works. So yeah, you can go right to that link, and you can use your PayPal. For those of you comic book people who buy and sell comics and have a PayPal account, you can go and pay with your PayPal right there, which is what I just did.
And actually, we don't know if you order it from Amazon, so we have no way of tracking your purchase.
No, if you order off Amazon, we have no idea. It just pops up as a statistic like, oh, hey, you sold a book on this day.
And you get $1.
I get it $1
Yeah.
for it.
And more importantly, if you want to be entered in the exciting raffle that they're going to be doing,
go to my website. Yes.
You have to buy through the website. That's the only way. And comic collectors will want to buy through the website for a specific reason.
Yes.
Hold up that reason.
Yeah, so I tried to show it off earlier when the audio was being evil. So this is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill in Thor. Newsstand. And we are giving this away as a raffle prize. If you guys want to enter the raffle, you need to go to my website, www.renabrowauthor.com, and you need to make some sort of purchase. So if you buy Isle of the Dark, not only can you be entered into the raffle, but you get Isle of Winternox for free. That is my Christmas sale for you guys. If you buy the first one, you get the Christmas holiday book for free. Or if you buy this, you can also get it for free, or you get entered into the raffle. Basically, if you make any purchase off of my website or my Redbubble, if you guys want a shirt or a mug or a pillow, as my cat decimates the backgrounds.
When is the time frame end to buy what to be entered?
Christmas Day.
You can enter all the way up until Christmas. And after Christmas, we will do another live show revealing who won. So somebody will win. There's 2 shirts that we are giving away. So this is just an example, but you guys can win a shirt with one of these designs on it, or potato, or one of these. It's literally whatever design, whatever color you want, and we will order it and we will send it to you. We also have a mug, which Kate had showed earlier. You guys could win the mug. You could win the Beta Ray Bill comic. And Glitter and Duct Tape has so graciously also thrown in a $20 gift certificate for an online LCS.
Oh, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for hopping on, man. I know you are super busy these days, so thank you so much for hopping on and saying hi. So yeah, but there's one thing. If you buy off of Redbubble, I also cannot track that. So if you guys get a shirt or a mug or stickers or whatever, you'll need to take a screen capture of your receipts because it should send you an online receipt to your email. Also, with my website, it'll send you a receipt there too. Take a screen capture of the receipts and DM it to me at Rena_Brown_author. I know I have a banner of it up in here. Right there.
Right.
So if you send it to Rena_Brown_author, and just send it to me via Instagram, show me that you made the purchase and let me know what your name is, because we unfortunately don't know what everybody's real names is compared to like their YouTube aliases. So it's like I could have just John. If I didn't, John's in your literal name, but let's just say I didn't know your name was John,
Your
but
name
I
was
knew
Chicken
you.
Nugget.
It's a really rare name too, John. I mean, it's not like.
Or there could be two Johns. If say you ordered a shirt and we have John Harris who bought, a book, you guys need to let me know what your guys' names are so that I don't send him the book and another John the shirt. So you guys just need to send me a screen capture, let me know that you purchased something, and when you make a purchase, I can record your name down and you can be entered into the raffle to win some of the amazing prizes that we have set up.
Yeah, for example, we got an order from an Adam earlier today, and we only know Bear Island Adam, so we don't know this Adam. So if
probably daymares, but you never know. There's another.
Could be. Okay.
Yeah, Adam Hughesley. We're not sure who that is.
Okay.
I've got everybody's.
John.
Okay, John. All right. Well, then we'll just ask you.
John's like, hey, can we ask you? So, but yeah, so thank you guys. And I tried to give the spiel at the beginning before we had some audio errors, so I apologize. But yeah, if you guys want to be entered into the raffle to enter some of these prizes, just make one purchase off my website. Send me a message to let me know you did, and we will enter you in.
Yeah, I think that's daymares. You can ask them. I'm 99% sure that that's daymares.
Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome.
And in Arkansas?
Yes. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Thank you, John. But if you guys already have Isle of the Dark and you don't want to do the buy one get one, this guy's only $3.99. So if you already have Isle of the Dark and if you already have Tales of the Weird and Strange and such, this guy's just $4, and this counts. If you buy this, you get raffled in. It's just better if you don't already have Isle of the Dark, because not only do you get entered into the raffle, but then you get Isle of Winternox free as part of the Christmas sale. So it's just sales all around for the holidays.
I do nom on some Doritos, Rob, but not this moment. Doritos and a microphone don't go well together.
No, not unless we're aiming
Actually,
for an ASMR
you ate
channel.
Doritos yesterday on
Yes,
screen.
I did.
So, yeah.
Yes, you did.
Mm.
So, but Kate, did you want to list off the fire facts since John had wanted the fire facts? We could walk down memory
I
lane.
usually memorize. I'm gonna read them off the paper.
Excited.
It's been a year.
All right,
I mean,
I'm gonna read it word for word. You smell that? It's time for Burning Box About 99's Fire Facts. Today's facts: dreaming. Having a goal is thinking about doing something, but achievements is you acting on that goal. And then number 2 was that dreams are your brain trying to heal, and this sometimes makes you see things that you remember from your day. Number 3 is that the average person dreams 6 times a night. And number 4 is that having a goal or dream is inspiration and passion mixed into one. I like to dream that I have 1,000 subs. That is ironic.
That is funny. Here we are a year later.
That's ironic. Okay.
Nice.
Back to you, Rena.
all right. No. And I already showed off the script.
Thank you, BBA.
Thank you, BBA 99 for those fire facts.
Those are the days.
I can't believe that was a year ago. I mean, we've had so many people come on. We've talked to so many amazing people throughout this last year. It has been insane.
He needs to write another set of Firefax asking for like a new car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like his wish. It's like his wishing game.
It's like, you know, those notebooks where you write down who you want to live or die, and then it happens once you write their name in the book.
Oh God.
That's what this paper is.
This isn't the notebook. Okay, this isn't the play the notebook. Oh my goodness.
Well, talking about foresight. Hey, Kate, why don't you tell the audience about what that psychic gentleman told you yesterday when you went into the bookstore?
Yeah, okay,
so
John actually knows the story.
Give a
I
little
told
bit
him
of
this
context.
earlier.
Yeah, give a little bit of context.
Duh. All right. It was a dark day. I'm just kidding. All right. So we walk into the shop, right? And he stands up and we shake hands and stuff and we're talking, right? And then he looks at me and he says, "Let me see your fingernails." And I was like, "Okay." And then and then he looks at my face and he looks at my palms and he reads my palms and he's like, "Man, you could have greatness. You know, you're popular. You could be popular." And I was like, "Whoa." And he's like, "You need to eat your vegetables." And I was like, he's like, "You have sugar a lot, don't you?" And I was like, "Oh."
Well, because his wife and him are both psychics, but they both own a bookstore. So they had meshed their two loves together into like a psychic bookstore reading. And it was really funny because we walk in and I had never met the husband before. And he looks at me and he's like, "You shouldn't be afraid of who you are and what you do. You know, you do good things. You should not be scared or skittish of what you do." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." Because even though I'm way better at public speaking, I'm still terrified of everything. So, but then, you know, and then he looked at Kate and he's like, "You eat a lot of sugar, don't you?" And Kate's just like, we walked down the store and Kate was like, "What the heck?"
I was so
pretty funny.
creeped out, but amazed at the same time. I mean, that kind of stuff is interesting.
It is pretty interesting. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, also in honor of the 1 year anniversary of the Isle of show, we have a guest that we are bringing on. And this is someone that none of you know personally. She is an author. She has written multiple books. John, if you have any, I have my list up of questions, but if you have anything that you want to ask her yourself, please feel free. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very honored to bring on to the stream Miss Fleur Bradley. Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing?
We're doing amazing.
Very well.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I was just listening to your stories. So that was kind of fun.
So we have a lot of oddball stories.
Yeah.
I know. It's cool. Yeah. So it's great to see everybody today.
We have a lot of people in the chat, which is insane. Yeah. So thank you again, everyone, for being here.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you explain to them who she
Okay.
is, how we know her?
I think we need to trade books. Yeah, we need to trade books. Okay, so Fleur Bradley is an author herself, and these are just two of the books that we have from her. This is her newest one, Midnight at the Barclay Hotel, which is a murder mystery for kids. And you have...
This is Double Vision. It's really good so far. I love it so much. Thank you. It's amazing. And it's like James Bond, but kids. And the plot is really nice. I love it. Thank you. I'm so honored to read this, truly. It's really nice so far. Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Yeah, it's great to be here, and it's great to see my books out there in the world. You know how that feels, Rena. So, yeah, good to be here. So, just shoot away with your questions if you have them.
Oh, I do, and I'm prepared and I'm ready. And as you guys know, I'm not soulless. I do let my guests know what their questions are, except for John. John, I don't think I ever
Except
gave
for
you your
John.
questions. I did not give you your questions for the first show.
You
I'm
were
just a sucker. I'm just this absolute sucker. I did drop the link to Ms. Bradley's website, it looks like it's Fort Bradley, like ftbradley.com.
Mhm.
So I dropped the link there if you want to see her books and where you can get them.
Kate, you need to make
Yeah,
John a
give
wrench.
John a wrench.
You need to give John a wrench because otherwise he can't drop.
Let me do
links.
this.
John, first it starts with you, and then your girls. Your girls are going to
You know
end up
what?
with
Really,
wrenches.
technically, you should give Kate the wrench first. But,
Or
you know.
Dad. I mean, Dad's been powering that.
ritual.
It is the ritual.
All right.
All
I got
right.
it. So I'm gonna totally derail your questions and ask my
Oh,
first.
okay.
I
All
have
right, fine.
I have a bunch of friends that write mid-grade novels like yours.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed, and I just am curious if this tracks for you, is that they have an arrested development that is with their readership. Like they're wonderfully like playful, childlike, and they have like they just get the sense of humor of the. Is that do you feel like your arrested development is where your readership is?
A little bit. I like to look at things in the same way that a kid would. I think as a writer for middle grade or for kids in general, you kind of have to know what it, or remember at a minimum what it feels like to be young and to be that age and what is going on in your head, what you're worried about, and what, like the stuff you worry about as an adult. Kid stuff may seem like kid stuff, but it's very real and big when you are younger. So I think it's important as a middle grade writer to remember what that feels like. And when I go on author visits, when I actually visit the schools, it's super fun because I get to sit down with those kids and talk to them and kind of see what's going on in their head, and they'll give me book recommendations. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of arrested development going on as far as that goes. If you put us all in a room too, it's sort of, you know, like a bunch of 12-year-olds a little bit.
That was a really good question, John. I'm over here. I'm like, oh, I don't come anywhere close to that.
No, you know, I've got a close friend who he's finally published his first few books in the last couple of years as well, and they're mid-grade novels as well. And he is one of the most like childishly perfect kid. Like he's just a kid man, and he's got 2 kids of his own, but it's like he's the one that's like coming home with pet snakes, and you know he's eminently youthful, you know.
And it's great fun, so I highly recommend it to just kind of, you know, be a kid. So yeah.
I don't think I ever grew up out of my imagination.
No, not ever me.
Nor should you.
Right? You kind of have to be, as a writer, have that imagination. Like everywhere I go, I see a story. And that's takes a childlike imagination, I think, a little bit to be that way.
Hey, I still look at the wall at night and go, Boogeyman.
Stephen King in the making, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Alrighty, so now that John has started us out the gates pretty strong, I have my, my basic itinerary of questions here. Fleur, this could go very off the rails. So if you want to take us a sidetrack and just tell the audience basically anything you want. John, as a lovely example, our first show, we talked about scripts and dreams, and we ended up talking about Die Hard the entire time. So if you want to take us in any direction you want, feel free, my dear.
Absolutely.
But just to get us started, when did you first realize that you wanted to be a writer/author?
You know, I don't know that there was any like one big moment. Like a lot of people grow up and they want to be a writer. I did like writing when I was a kid, but I kind of wanted to be an actress. You know, I wanted to be on the screen. Never did work out. But as I got older in my late 20s, I kind of fell out of reading in my 20s and then picked it back up. And then as I got older, I kind of thought, you know, what if I could write a story? You know, you start off sort of thinking about that, and then you think, God, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So it took me a little while to get to the point where I actually decided, okay, why not? What's there to lose? So I wrote kind of for myself quietly for some time, and then got some short mysteries published, and sort of rolled one thing into another, into novel writing and into middle grade. So a long journey, but it was basically my late 20s when I kind of first figured out that I wanted to write.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that is. And especially it's interesting because you had stopped reading and then picked up writing.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that reading and writing is synonymous, and in most cases it is, but I notice, I try to read and try and learn new techniques and see what other authors have done, but a lot of the times I don't read at all, and I pour myself into writing. So I'm finally happy to meet somebody else who did that.
Yeah, I do read a lot now, but it took me a while to get back into it, and it's a different skill set. I think some of it is simply down to what you're talking about, Rena, is probably more that you feel the storytelling aspect more so than that that kind of skill that you might pick up from reading. I do recommend that if you were starting out that you read a lot, but it's not the same for everybody, you know?
Right. So in which case then, what was the first book you wrote? Because I mean, Midnight at Barclay Hotel is your most recent. Is Double Vision your first book?
Not book manuscript. I have probably about half a dozen, about 6 or so. They just never went anywhere. I knew I wanted to be traditionally published, and that's highly competitive and difficult to do, and it takes a bit of luck and a bit of timing. So I wrote several YA manuscripts that got pretty close to landing an agent. I wrote a novel for adults. That was the very first novel I wrote, which was terrible. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm really not good at it. It seemed so simple. I read a book. I thought I can do that. So I wrote a book and it was awful. And I thought, okay, I can't do that. So it took me a little while to get better and to learn. And I wrote a lot of short stories, and that was really great to hone my technical skills, my storytelling skills, and to meet people within the mystery community. So to get to know different people and stuff like that, and get used to working with an editor, because if you get published there, you also work with someone who edits your work. So it was a good learning curve, and I just had a lot of fun in the beginning doing that. So it took me a little while to get to middle grade. It wasn't even my idea. It was an agent who read my work, some YA stuff I'd done, and he said, you should write middle grade. So I'm like, okay. I had not read a whole lot of middle grade at the time, so I kind of dove into that, and we developed an idea, and that's Double Vision. That's this book. So this is the first. You've opened it. Yeah. That's the very first book of mine that got published. That was 2012. It's a trilogy, so there's 2 more that followed onto that. So those are the first books of mine that were published.
That's awesome. And did you always know that you had wanted it to be a trilogy, or did it start out as one and you're like, you know what, I can build on top of this?
No, this was on a contract. So this kind of went into, as it was sold, it was like, okay, 3 books and here you go. So then I developed the first one knowing that there were going to be 3, which makes it easier because you can kind of write your sort of series arc around that idea. So that made it kind of straightforward, and it was nice because I could use the same characters from the first books in the next ones. Currently I'm working on something that's another standalone, like Midnight at the Barclay Hotel, and you have to start from scratch every time. It's not easy.
Right.
So yeah.
So how long did Midnight at the Barclay Hotel take you then? I mean, because you had finished the trilogy. Did you already have Midnight in mind while you were writing the trilogy, or did it happen after?
Yeah, it was this Midnight at the Barclay Hotel was sort of its own little beast. It took a little while to get together. I knew I wanted to write a mystery, just straight mystery. I'd done the Double Vision trilogy, which is very much a thriller, sort of Spy Kids, Jason Bourne, The Chase, and all that stuff. But my heart is really with mystery. So I wanted to write something where I'm like, okay, if I could write one book, the one book that I really want to give to kids. So Midnight at the Barclay Hotel kind of started with my love for mystery and my love for Agatha Christie. When I was a kid, there was no YA. So I read all the books in the children's department, and the librarian was like, okay, so what are you going to read now? Because I was just that crazy of a reader. I just wouldn't stop. So she said, well, why don't you try Agatha Christie? So I read because that's relatively accessible within the adult department. So I read the ABC Murders and was kind of hooked for life ever since. But I wanted to write something for kids that's like those Agatha Christie books, but is, sort of safe and truly appropriate for an 8 to 12-year-old, rather than, sort of diving right into that Agatha Christie style plot, which does have, a little bit more content that maybe isn't right for kids. So that was my thought behind Midnight at the Barclay Hotel. Now, I tossed around different ideas. At first, I'm like, okay, I'm going to set it in a museum. So I had the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, which is cool. It's all these different levels. I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then I started to write it, and I'm like, it's not awesome. So it was just boring. I outlined it, and it wasn't clicking. The idea wasn't clicking. And then we went and visited the Stanley Hotel, and we did a ghost tour. And I'm like, this is it. It's going to be cool. We're going to be at a hotel. It'll be like the Stanley Hotel, only I'll make up my own hotel. And I made a map and everything. And I just tossed in all these cool kid things into the hotel. And I'm like, okay, murder mystery in spooky hotel. And that was it. And that's when I knew I kind of had the right recipe. But it took me a while to get there, largely because I just wanted that to be my book, if that makes sense. For the Double Vision series, there was a lot of developmental process between my agent and my editor. So there were a lot of people that had a lot of different opinions on it. And at Midnight at the Berkeley Hotel, I'm like, I just want to write my book and then see where it goes. So that's sort of the long story of Midnight at the Berkeley Hotel, how that came about. So it took me about a year to get from that sort of eureka moment to a completely finished draft that I was ready to send out there in the world. So it's a bit longer than your average process, at least for me.
I was about to say, a year is pretty good timing. I mean, to figure out, what you want to do, work out all the kinks, and then write the manuscript. I mean, a year sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah.
It is. And that's roughly a book a year is fair enough. Sometimes, like right now, I have a book that's about to be under contract, and then the timeline changes a little bit because some people need it sooner sometimes than that year. So if I would normally sit down, I have the idea sort of, it takes me about 3 months to have a clean draft that I'm ready to send to an editor. But this is middle grade, so it's a little bit shorter than, say, a YA or a novel for adults. So just to keep that in mind.
So you started to touch on this a little bit, but I'd want to ask you like what all your inspirations were for your book so far, because I know you mentioned the Stanley Hotel for the Berkeley Hotel. But like just in creating, I don't want to like give away anything because I'm like, okay, what are examples that I can use that don't give away much from the book? Because you guys should definitely go get this. It's really, really good. There's lots of twists, lots of things that I was like, wait. So I mean, it's really, really an entertaining read. So I guess what are some of the inspirations for some of the characters without giving too much away? And what were some of the inspirations for, I know that you wanted the hotel to be very kid related. But what were some of the inspirations on like what you picked? Like because the Berkeley is very much kid geared, you have like the carousel, you have like a cupcake stand. Like, so I guess just kind of like, pick your brain. What was some of the inspiration, everything that you poured into it?
Part of it was the Agatha Christie sort of over the top characters, just a little bit more, and like in Clue or Knives Out, that was just out, that sort of feeling of everybody's just a little extra. So I started off with that, which is really fun to write because you can make the dialogue sort of over the top and their behavior over the top. So that was part of the inspiration. Someone had mentioned, you should read The Westing Game. So I read The Westing Game, which is an older mystery. So that might give you an idea of where some of that comes from. And a lot of it comes from reading a lot of mysteries for adults. I find that I get a lot of inspiration as far as like how to plot a good mystery, how to plot a good twist. So that kind of came for that. Yeah. So that was really fun. And then there's one twist in there I won't give away, but I didn't realize until I was already writing it that was what was going to happen, which has to do with one of the characters in there. So it's kind of a recipe of lots of different influences. I also read Roald Dahl as a kid, so there's a little bit of whimsy there. I like that. I like to just be a little silly, particularly since I was putting out there that it's a murder mystery, which is stretching things for an 8 to 12-year-old. There's a murder. Granted, it happens off theme, but it's still, you're pushing the boundaries of the genre a little bit. So I knew I had to add a little bit of silliness to the story to make it not feel scary. Average kid. And then there's a little bit of spooky in there, which was kind of fun. And I got that a little bit from visiting the Stanley. And I'm actually not that much into all the ghost hunting stuff, but I kind of had to be. My kids are really into it, and my husband is. So I have to watch Yeah. So it's been kind of fun to sort of get outside of my comfort zone in that. Like I'm sort of just a facts person, and the ghost hunting and all of that, sort of forces you to look at things outside of the realm of this world. So, so yeah, lots of different. It's like I do really feel like a book is like a stew. Like you throw different pieces and ingredients in there until it's just right, and sometimes it takes a little while to get there. Like in the case of Midnight at the Barclay Hotel, and sometimes it's right there right away.
Right. John, you have interested look on your face. Do you have something to put?
No, I've enjoyed. I mean, I teach third grade, and you were mentioning things like Roald Dahl, that is absolutely a favorite of mine. Even though his stuff can be very nonsensical, it's just so much whimsy and play involved. And I've just finished reading his 2 autobiographies, which kind of show why his stuff is the way it is. So he wrote one about his childhood called Boy, and he wrote one about his time in Africa and in World War II called Going Solo. But like you can see how the seeds of his work appeared in the experiences that he went through.
Definitely. And I think the dialogue, the way you use dialogue is really fun in that context, in the same sort of voice where you get a little silly and your characters be a little silly, which is fun to write for sure.
Apparently somebody in the chat has a question. Where did you come up with the peanut butter company?
Oh, I don't like peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, I know, right? How's that possible? I'm Dutch, originally from the Netherlands. Nobody puts jelly on a peanut butter sandwich over there. It's crazy. It's a very American thing. And I thought, okay, so one of the things that I really liked in the book was JJ, one of the characters in the book, the boy in there. He's very close to his mom. He had some learning troubles and his mom would help him through. So one of the things that I really wanted to do was create a close relationship. I have that with my daughters. They were homeschooled for a while. They had some learning issues as well. So you have a closeness that, is kind of nice to play on. So I wanted to make it so it was about, his name is JJ. And I actually, in the original draft, had a very long explanation of why he was called JJ and where the family name came from and all this other stuff, which really isn't relevant, which is why it was cut. But yeah, it's the PB and JJ company. So his mom made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and then went on and made a whole bunch of other peanut butter sandwiches for him. So it was kind of another silly thing, but something that could be in real life. And I believe in our mall, if it's still there, there was some peanut butter jelly sandwich thing in the food court. So go figure, it's in real life. I did not just make it up.
This is pretty fun on itself, though.
I know, right? Yeah. Gotta have a little fun. So,
so quick turnaround. What would you say that the hardest part of your journey has been? Has it been finding a publisher? Has it been, creating the manuscript? Just like what do you think has been, or just the self-promotion? Because I know the self-promotion is something that I struggle with a lot. So what would you say your hardest part has been out of?
You bring up a good point because a lot of things are managed when you are traditionally published like I am. So there's an editor, there's a copy editor, there's people that put the cover together, a cover artist, all this stuff is done. And there's a long timeline for that reason, for the whole book. And there's a publicist and people that want to help you get your book out there. In Midnight at the Barclay Hotel's case, COVID-19 came around. And so all these advanced copies that are printed of the book were stuck in New York because New York all went home. So nobody could send the book out for reviews. So there were some people who were reviewing e-copies, but that is traditionally done through paper copies. And not every place will take the e-copy. So that was a problem. And then just trying to find ways to make people aware of the book. You're absolutely right, Marina. And it's really not any different as much as you think between being small press or independently published or being traditionally published. I do all my own stunts, so to speak. I do all the booking of signings, and my publicist does a few, but most of the work, as far as boots on the ground sort of stuff, I do myself. So that's a challenging part. I find it fun, but it's also difficult sometimes because you feel like you're kind of trudging through the mud trying to get people aware of your book. And sometimes you're like, oh, I just want everybody to love my book. And not everybody's going to, and not everybody's going to buy it. Not everybody's going, there's a lot of other books out there. So you have to kind of come to terms with that part of the whole process that, it's going to do what it's going to do. People will either like it or not. I've done a lot of school visits via Zoom, just like this. And that's great because then I get to see the kids and I get to talk to the teachers and I get to tell them about writing. And so I get a little bit of that again. Whereas for a while, in the past with Double Vision books, I would do in-person school visits. So then I drive to school, do the whole in-person stuff. But the upside to all that is now I get to do school visits with people in New York or Omaha or wherever. You take your pick. And India I did the other day, which was pretty cool. So, yeah, that was really cool and different, different time zone. So lots of challenges, but I try to find ways to make it fun. Like I'm here talking to you. That's fun. So then it's not so bad,
Right. Yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly about not everyone's going to like it. I have met a few critics that are like, well, fantasy's not really my thing, but it's fine, it's good. Even a few bookstores. I've had a few bookstores who'll take the book, who will read it, and they'll put it up and they'll sell them, but they're like, not really my thing, but it's good. We support local authors. And it's like, well, the thing is, but I've also had a couple of people who have genuinely loved it. And, you're going to have different sides of the spectrum. At the end of the day, everybody's different. And if you can just make some people happy,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We are dangerously close to 50 likes.
Dangerously. Awesome.
I just had my daughters run in, log in, and hit the like button so that they could get 2 more.
Fleur, we will sing at 50 likes. So that's yes.
Which is a quick way to get a lot less likes.
Probably. It's like we'll hit 50, we'll sing, and then it'll all drop.
That's funny.
So then my final question for you, my dear, is where do you see yourself in the future? And can you give us a sneak peek or a hint as to what your next book will be?
Oh, I finished writing, so I'm in the editorial process for my next book, which will also be spooky, but I think a little scarier than Midnight at the Barclay Hotel. We'll have to see how it all plays out. I can't give too many hints yet, but it's kind of on an island. It's a bit like Alcatraz, so I'll give that away. And it'll be out probably about 1.5 years or so. So it's a long timeline because traditional publishing. But so that's in the works. I'm meanwhile also tinkering with lots of little fun projects, which has been sort of, especially holiday season and all, has been kind of fun. So maybe YA, maybe something a little younger again, and we'll see. Yeah, having fun.
So what would you like to do in the future? I mean, you said that your next book is a little bit of mystery. It's going to take place on an island. Where do you see your books taking you? Are you going to want to keep doing mid-grade, or are you also going to want to do more adult stuff as well?
I really like middle grade. I like the kids. I like sort of that whimsy, all the stuff that we've talked about. But I do like YA as well. So I would love to get a YA out there eventually. We'll have to see how it all plays out. But middle grade is definitely, I don't see myself leaving middle grade currently, just because there's so much joy to be had out of the school visits, out of the kids. I get a lot of return on that I never thought I would be in this category, and I'm just having the best time, being 12. So I think I'll probably keep doing that for a while longer, but always be a mystery, because mystery is definitely my game.
Right. Yeah. And it's pretty good. I'm just going to plug it right now. Fleur, where can they find you to get this lovely, lovely book? Hold up yours as well, because you can get 3 out of this one.
Yeah, that one too. Anywhere books are sold. There's signed copies at Second Star to the Right bookstore, which is one of our local children's bookstores. Murder Bride a Book down in Houston has book plates, and you can contact me as well if you want book plates, if you'd like your book signed. But you can buy them anywhere books are sold, and buy them for the kid in your life or the kid in you, I say.
Hey, you know what? This is perfect for Christmas. I know a lot of our members in our community are parents themselves. John, yourself included.
Buy it for your goldfish.
I'm in the middle of telling you to buy it for Christmas for your kids, and you pull out goldfish.
Hey, I'm old and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Not good it.
I read it before you did, and I had great fun.
Okay,
with
you're
it,
a faster
so
reader than I am.
I still greatly enjoyed it. It was very fun.
Thank you.
But seriously, yeah. You also have your own website too.
Yes. Yes. So John, I think, put it in there. It is ftbradley.com, fleurbradley.com.
Indeed.
Also get you there. And that has me on there. I also do author visits for anybody who's a teacher out there and would like to do that. And there's all sorts of extra stuff for if you have a kid in your life and they're bored. There's some activities there related to the Barclay Hotel and everything else. You can find pretty much everything there. Yeah, absolutely.
And I did just want to throw out, this lovely lady also lives in Colorado. So I nothing too substantial, but I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot we both lived in Colorado. Haha. So
yeah, which is great. Same time zone, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have to figure out -2, and with India, it's even crazier. So yes, I've learned.
Were you the one that had to stay up late?
Yes, that was really late, and that was really early over there, which was very weird. But we're in the same time zone, which is awesome. And Colorado is great, so yes.
It is gorgeous here. John, you don't know what you're missing, man.
Get over here.
I have visited, but I don't know.
Where are you, John?
I'm in Southern California.
Oh, that's also
So
really
he's actually earlier than we are. He's an hour behind us.
That's brighter on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Fleur, thank you so much for hopping on and for joining us. We met this lovely lady during one of her book signings, and Fleur, you have been just so kind and you have been so supportive. I mean, we only met you in person that one time, and I know we've talked a few times since then, but you have been so kind, and thank you so much for hopping on here when you don't really know us that well, and for being willing to have us spit questions at you. So thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and I love your book. I'm reading it right now. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So with that, we are going to move to the next segment. Gray Man, I saw your comments. If you are, bye Fleur, bye. If you are out of country, you need to just message me personally. We'll figure out payment and I will mail it to you, because I send almost everything myself. So just let me know if you are out of country. If you're not in the United States, just message me directly.
So for those that have joined a little bit late and maybe didn't catch the very beginning, there's an exciting giveaway happening. And I just dropped the link to Rena's website where you can order lots of different things, but specifically her books. If you go there and you order anything, you are entered in the raffle to win a very cool comic book.
Oh, yes, indeed. This is, for everybody who hasn't seen so far, this is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill in Thor. We are giving this away. Suddenly the lights came on. It's deadly. Sun's already setting. It's 4:00 here. Sun's already setting. Yay, mountains, Colorado. Yes, huge thank you to Fleur. And any postage is fine. If you enter the raffle, or if you make a purchase, we will send it we'll figure out postage and pricing and all that kind of stuff. But yes, you can win this lovely guy here. You can win this as one of the raffle prizes. You could win some shirts or a mug. You can win a mug as well. Or we can add sideways. Or we can design a shirt for you and you can tell us what you want on there. This is both
I love this design. So cool.
It is really neat.
Well, speaking of design,
we have the artist herself in the house.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone, please welcome on Miss Harmony. You may know her as her YouTube and Instagram tag is Garbage Ham Sandwich. And that is her traditional character right there, Ham. That is her avatar for everything.
Yeah.
Hello, Harmony. How are you?
Oh, it's good. We're good. It's night.
Yeah, you're a little bit. You're actually ahead of us. So we have
I'm in the future.
Yeah, no. John is an hour behind us. He's 3 o'clock. Here in Colorado, it's 4 o'clock. And Harmony, you're all the way up at 6. So yes, we did want to talk a little bit about Miss Harmony's art, and I know we've done an interview with you once, my dear, but I did have a question or two lined up just for you to answer.
Okay.
I have her art
literally hung on the wall.
on
Yeah.
my wall. I literally have you on my wall from your last interview. You are so awesome. We love you.
So, one of the things that we wanted to do is quick announcement. Now that the Isle of portion of the show is over, that was actually the final interview. Isle of is going into retirement. We're not going to be doing any more shows. So for the 1 year anniversary, that was the final show. So thank you everyone for coming and for watching the final interview. We're not stopping live streaming altogether. We will do live streams in the future. We will have guests that I will rip. Though we will still ask questions to people.
This is the meanest trick you've ever pulled on me, Rena. You invite me on this show and it's like, no, it's done. It's done. You killed it, John. You killed it.
We started with you. We're ending with you.
We started with you, John, and you are here for the finale.
Okay,
I'm
so
the death nail for so many things.
Oh, that's me. I have it.
You have that?
Yes. You'll need to help me because I think you have partly control, but I
Yeah,
have it.
I can bring it up on
So,
screen.
but yeah, Rip Isle of show. It's not to say that we will never do an interview again, but the Isle of concept of every Saturday show. You guys have noticed that we haven't done it recently. It is finished. Not to say the concept is dead, but the show itself is being laid to rest.
well, you guys don't need me anymore. You guys are your own entity now. So
You still throw out things in the background. I mean,
you know, this is you're moving on to greener pastures. All right, so we're going to show.
Yes. So I need to come back over here and I need to share my screen. Share screen.
Share that screen.
So this is the official launch of brand new art by Harmony, and it is gorgeous.
It is. All right, Kate, how did you
Here
do
it
this
goes.
before? How did you do this?
You have to share your entire screen, not just one
Oh,
thing.
right. Okay, that's right. Share entire screen. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And we are now two likes away from Rena and
Oh,
Cade singing.
I don't think. All right, Kate. How do I do
Click
this?
those likes, people. We want 2 more likes so that we get these 2 singing. I promise I
Are we
won't.
gonna sing live, or are we gonna make a video?
I figured you guys
A
would
video.
make a video.
Okay.
I mean, we
yeah.
can do do, re, mi.
Yeah, I want live. People are clicking the button right now. They want live singing.
They want it now.
Okay.
They add it. There we go.
Can you figure it out?
Yeah, I think you just perfect. All right,
Boom.
everyone. This is the Christmas Deer Daxo.
It's full screen. All right. Nice.
And
It's
you
beautiful.
can order it on a blanket. You can order it on a mug. You can order it on a shirt. You can order it on a hoodie
Or a shower curtain.
or a shirt.
Yeah.
I am still waiting for someone to buy a shower curtain.
I already bought mine yesterday. I bought mine on a long sleeve shirt because I couldn't wait. hey, Kurt, my brother's here. I couldn't wait to have it, so I ordered it, and 50% of the proceeds go to Harmony. So
yes, for everything.
please support this. Please.
Yeah, so and that goes for Queen Kitty and Potato as well. The one that we launched at Halloween. Anything that Harmony has designed, 50% of the proceeds go to her. So not only are you guys supporting us, you are supporting her as well. And just look at this, guys. Oh my goodness.
It's so detailed.
The teeth.
My favorite part is the candy cane teeth.
Sharpened candy canes.
Minty fresh.
As a kid, you just suck on the candy cane until it turned into a knife.
Oh, I did that.
Yes.
Yep.
Newsflash, we've hit 50. Woo, woo.
Oh, okay. First of all, thank you guys so much. Here, Kate, bring our faces back. Bring our faces back. We'll show the other ones. Okay. So first of all, thank you all so much. If we have 50 likes, that means that there have been 50 people in here at some time or another. So thank you all so much. Okay, well, I can pull up all
Let me
first,
bring you back here.
So this is Queen Kitty. This is the one that debuted it all.
We like Queen Kitty.
Mom has Potato on. So Mom, get over here. Get over here. Make your guest star
Oh,
appearance.
Look at that.
Potato.
There's Potato, and it
There's
is
Queen Kitty right there.
Oh, Queen Kitty.
We like Queen Kitty.
You do like Queen Kitty. Well, she's based
Do we
off
have
of your
Potato
kitty.
somewhere?
I
She's-
just
Okay.
I like the cat. I like the cat a lot.
But the deer is up on my Redbubble. So guys, if one of the things that you want to enter into the raffle for, you guys can go and you can get the deer Datso on a shirt, a hoodie, a blanket, a shower curtain, a mask, face mask. You can get it on anything right now.
Because
We have a burning
where's
block.
the burning
face
block
mask.
face
It's on the
mask?
floor.
Here's one right here. And speaking of which, Kate's merch is available on Rena's website as well.
For the time being, yeah.
So please help him celebrate 1,000 subscribers and buy yourself a face mask.
Woo! Or a shirt. Look at that.
Yeah, Kate, he has it on shirts, he has it on pillows, blankets. Redbubble literally is one of the best sites to launch merchandise on. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram, but I'm just throwing this out here real quick because I thought it was really cool. Me and my brother were watching YouTube last night, and one of the side ads that it pops up on the sides while you're watching, it popped up my own merchandise. My own merchandise popped up as an advertisement for us while we were watching YouTube. It was pretty fun. But so Miss Harmony, I had a couple of questions. If you guys want to go to Life with Two YouTubers channel, we have an interview with Harmony back from June.
Yeah, it was part of that Isles of the interviews. Frick, I forgot.
It was for the artist weekend where we had two
that
artists back to back, right? But since you're here right now, I'm going to ambush you.
Oh dear. Okay.
And some of these questions I think I've answered you before, so you're good. Don't worry.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
But what got you interested in art? How did you come about? Oh, dog, be quiet. How did you come about to drawing?
I got bored in class. That's about it, really. I was bored in class and I just started doodling on the edges of like notes and stuff.
But you draw so phenomenally. You had to have started practicing. It had to have turned into a passion.
Well, I mean, yeah. I've been drawing since like elementary school, so that might have something to do with it.
Right. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. This
yes.
little guy right here.
The coffee cup.
Yes. This stuff turned out so amazing, you guys. I wanted to ask you, because I know that we collaborated for the deer, because you and me, Dear Datso for Christmas, we were spitting ideas back and forth.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell the audience, what were Potato and Kitty themed off of? What were their inspirations?
Man, if I were at home, I would show you, but I can't. The Queen Kitty is based off of my cat named Papyrus. She's a cutie. She's adorable. wish I could show you. And Potato is based off of our dog, who's a miniature poodle, and she looks like a rat. That's about it.
Don't worry, our poodle looks like a rat too. We feel you.
Oh god. And every time she goes to like fight or something, like do like a little play fight or whatever, she looks so scary because she like her growl and her little teeth, and it doesn't look like Potato.
So what were some of the inspirations? Because I gave you free reign to design whatever you wanted. So where did you pull from, like mixing Kitty and a bug, or Potato with like the green eyes and his skin and such?
His skin sporing. Yeah.
Did you just come up with it as you went, or did you kind of pull from different ideas and then mesh it together?
Queen Kitty was kind of based off of like a praying mantis and the fact that she has no more subjects anymore because she ate them all. So there's that. Potato is based off of these things called boat flies, and their larvae make these holes in your skin, and they sort of just stick there and stay there until the larvae hatch and become like flies or whatever. But I made them into moths because I don't like drawing flies. So that's what yeah, Potato has a bunch of holes in her because of boat flies, basically.
Oh, that's so creepy. I mean, I know I mean, like, and that's weird coming from me because I mean, Datsos are purposely creepy, but just like seeing it like in visual, it's so bizarre. Well, and even Deer, let's see if I can pull him back up for you again. I need to share my whole screen again. Share screen. I just want to share the whole screen. Yes. Yeah. Because if I pull him back up here for a second, you can even see on his chest, it's like he's missing fur on his chest. If this would ever load, computer. He's even missing like fur on his chest because I mean he's completely, he's Christmased out. Yeah, here we go. Because I mean, you have like the ribbons and you have the lights, but I mean, first of all, you have eyes on the wings. That's super creepy. And you can see where his fur is missing. And I low key, are those bones? Just
no, they're kind of like mint stuff, but
oh, okay, got you. Like first time I was like, those look like spike, like bone spikes. But I mean, just even seeing the Christmas theme one having, like that creepy element to it, it's just really, really cool.
And I like the background with the mountains and the trees.
I know, it's so
and it just
pretty.
Blends so well. Imagine going to a forest and just seeing that pop out of the brush like, what up?
The deer is supposed to be like super tall too, so it's just like staring you down.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's up next to all the Douglas firs and the pine trees. Yeah.
People heard you were going to sing and you lost 3 likes. So
oh, all right. Okay, Cade. All right. Let's all right. Let's pick a song. Let's just do it.
You needed to sing.
We have it on camera that we hated.
Like a snippet of a song.
You needed to sing live. Once you didn't sing live, they were like, "Nah, we're taking our likes."
All right. Well, so we need to drop in the chat song suggestions.
Yeah, all right. What do you guys want us to sing? And while you guys are dropping song suggestions, so Life with Two YouTubers, I will let you pick which song it is we do.
All right.
Nothing bad.
Something heavy metal, Russ says.
Please.
Harmony's Panic. Like, I'll just listen
it down. Let's do it.
You know what? I'd be down for Panic at the Disco,
Panic
Sarah.
Disco.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, is Sarah backstage?
Oh.
Okay, but yet. I need to throw out. Out there. Harmony does take commissions. And speaking of commissions, Harmony, we already have stuff lined up for you, I'm afraid to say. A bookstore here in Colorado saw your designs
and flipped a
biscuit. And flipped out. She loved all 3 of the designs that you made. And she wants to hire you to make a design for her bookstore.
Ooh, okay.
So we will need to give her your email or give you her email.
She
and
had
connect you
another
to-
customer in the store, and she was a little flustered because her computer wasn't working, but she wants you to create a logo for her bookstore.
Yes.
She was completely amazed and impressed by you. Cade also wants to commission you for
Yes,
his
and
channel.
Cade wants to commission you as well.
So,
Nice.
you know, Harmony, you're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
Tell her what you want to
my
commission
quick
for.
commission, and I'll draw you like an example, and then you'll have full creative license over everything else. You guys know Baron Blockabout, right? Big, creepy, glitchy, opposite of me. Yeah. I was thinking of like having him on a shirt design.
It's
maybe.
Cade with red eyes.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
Goldfish has
Goldfish.
officially become part of the Burning Block trademark.
You
So
guys
he
just post a goldfish on Instagram later.
so Cade wants to do something with him holding a goldfish or
Yeah.
with a goldfish or something like that.
Some of these song suggestions are just killing me
I
here.
know.
Careless Whisper.
Oh my gosh.
You guys don't-
Pinball Wizard had me.
Oh my gosh. The hippie shake. Sure, Gray Man. They're not gonna know that song. No.
Okay.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
And just to be clear, I think just so everybody understands, there's a lot of links that we're dropping, but the main one is for Rena's website where you can order the books, and anything you buy, you get entered into the raffle to win that first appearance of Beta Ray Bill comic book. So I'll drop that link again. All you need to do is buy anything. Oh, there it is. See, Cade beat me, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, if you guys literally buy anything, you could buy one of my books. If you buy Isle of the Dark or Tales of the Weird and the Strange, you get the Christmas holiday book for free. If you just want this guy, because you already have Isle of the Dark, I know a lot of my friends already do. This guy's only $4, and you get entered into the raffle. If you guys want a shirt done by the lovely Miss Harmony that we have live with us right now, that also, I always do that sideways. That also counts. It also counts. And remember, you guys, you can win one of these as one of the prizes. You can win. And see, there she goes. She's even drawing more as we go along.
This is just what I do.
You guys can win these designs if you enter the raffle. All you got to do is just buy one thing. That's it. But I think I'm losing my train.
We
We're-
have some people.
We are bringing our next
All right.
exciting guest in. Harmony, you
So-
can hang out, or
Yeah, Harmony,
you
if
could
you
drop
wanna-
out, whatever you want to do, my dear. Bear theme.
I think I want to eat.
No, well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for hopping
stopping
on,
by.
Harmony.
You're
Yeah,
amazing.
seriously, go check out her art. She also has her own Redbubble, and you can find her on both Instagram and YouTube under Garbage Ham Sandwich.
Rudolph the
And I will
Duck.
drop her link to her Instagram here again.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Harmony, thank you so much for popping on. And believe me, we will be sending you the commission stuff very soon.
I
Oh,
called
please
dibs
do.
on that picture. I called dibs, so I can frame it and put it next to the next one.
So thank you, Harmony. Have a great rest of your night.
We'll
Go
see
eat
you
dinner.
later.
Bye. Okay, so now for the next segment of the show, we are going to be focusing on Cade's channel, and we're also going to be also as part of Remembering the Isle of series. We have guests. So we're having new people that we've never had on before, and we are just inviting people on to join, talk about themselves. We're going to be reacting to some of Cade's videos. That is the next segment here.
All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, bow.
Boom! I just scared the crap out of Cass. Cass wanted to join in as well. Hello.
I know one of my cats climbed his fat
Yes,
butt
I
window.
saw
at
your
some
kitty
point.
climb through the Christmas tree before, and then Cass suddenly appeared.
So everyone, please welcome to the show. This is Miss Sarah. She has just started her brand new YouTube channel. And this is your first live?
No.
No?
No, I've done
okay.
a couple over at Whack Comics. I think like 2, and I've jumped on a 3rd one. But this is my first one on this channel, so this is very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yay!
Yes, Kachung, that is part of what we're celebrating. Cade has over 1,000 subscribers, so that is part
Yes,
of
congratulations.
Thank you.
So
Yay.
exciting.
But Sarah, my dear, I'm gonna put you on the spot just a little bit.
Oh god.
I would I would like you to talk about your channel just a little bit. Talk about what you have planned, what you've done so far, because I mean you're brand new. You have joined our comic book family community. So go ahead, stage is yours. Talk about yourself a little bit. Have people get to know you.
Okay. Well, yes, I think I've got 4 videos so far. I've never really known how to enter into the YouTube scene. I think it's ever since I was like younger, you know, watching YouTubers, being like 13-year-old and being like, oh my god, I wish that was me. But I've never known yet how to actually enter into it. And then yes. And then I happened to win a giveaway from one of my good friends, and I was talking to him about it because I'd been chatting to him recently about like how I could enter into it and how I can, what my first video can be, blah blah blah. And he was like, hey, you've just received that, why don't you make a video about that? And I'm like, hey, that's cool, that's fun. So I used to do a lot of video editing back in high school, so it was fun to get back into that and everything. It was the best class. It was just literally video editing and Photoshop. It's legendary. Yeah, recently I've done 2 tags. One of my friends, Matilda Gothica, had done a couple. So one I thought was fun to do, and then she tagged me in the other one, so that was a lot of fun. Not much planned. I was going to do a video opening the amazing books that I had finally received as of today. But I literally got home and I couldn't wait. I just wanted to open them up. So here's my unboxing. Finally got those ones. Yeah, thank you again so much.
Timing.
I know.
That's amazing.
And that's also another good segue for those who weren't in the chat at the beginning. How do those from Australia get these books?
So if you guys are international, I need to go onto my website and I need to fix this because I didn't realize it was an issue. But if you guys are international, you don't live in the US or anything like that, just message me directly. We'll figure out payments. We will figure out postage and shipping, and I will just send you stuff direct. Oh, my cat just attacked the computer. And we will figure it all out. So if you guys live international and you want me to send you something, just send me a message and I will help you guys out. I'm more than willing to do that.
Hashtag worldwide aisle.
Worldwide aisle, yes.
Everyone's saying
Yeah, thank you so much for it. Like, I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to reading those. Get straight into it.
And that is what we did because Sarah found out first that it didn't want her. It was angry, you know. So, and that's how we did it. We worked out payment between each other, and I just sent it to her. So yeah, if you that's what you guys want to do, it's easy. It is absolutely easy.
But yeah, other than that, not much really planned. I do have a Twitch stream planned with some work friends tonight. We're going to be playing that. I don't think it's new, but like it's become popular kind of recently. Phasmophobia or whatever it is. Yeah. So all of us have been waiting for one of our mates to get a computer before we actually played it. So I've never watched any gameplay of it. I don't think any of us have purposely because we wanted to go straight into it not knowing. So it's going to be very interesting.
Please send me that later. I would like to see that.
Yes, my dear, 100%. It should be a laugh because we did a Among Us stream and that was a mess. It's good laugh.
So are you posting these to your YouTube or where can they go to find you to see your Twitch streams?
So all these ones currently are just on twitch.tv/Captain Saro. I also have been playing the new Spider-Man game recently and just bits and bobs that pop up on there whenever I have time, but I've been so exhausted from work recently. Yay to Black Friday sales. And I'm hoping one day if I do have the time to like edit some of my streams down to be able to post it on my YouTube, especially the ones with my workmates because they're a lot more interesting than my solo ones. But yeah, just over there on my Twitch if anyone would like to check that out. Should be a good fun. We love hanging out.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, definitely. If you send me the link, I can drop it on my Instagram as well because Phasmophobia is a really fun game. Very suspenseful, very spooky. I think it's a lot of fun, especially for all of our guys who love horror in the chat. Raymond, I'm looking at you. And all right, have we decided on a song? Have we narrowed something down, or did everybody have something
there's
different?
a lot of songs that you guys wouldn't even know.
All right, so should we do
one we do?
Panic at the Disco?
Panic, yes.
Sarah is here.
Yeah, Sarah loves Disco.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yes.
I've got the wrong band shirt on today. I've gone Arctic.
Oh,
It should be in Panic.
I don't think we have any Panic at the Disco shirts, do we?
I don't think so.
I don't think we
No,
do.
but you know,
I own too many.
Oh, Sarah will love
yes,
this.
Sarah will appreciate that. Yes.
Brand
Yeah!
new.
I've got two of those. I've got one that I've kept in the box, and then a second one that I unboxed to put in my car. Follows me around everywhere, Mr. Brendan.
Brandon is amazing, and he's so nice too.
I know.
Yes.
Um,
He is very lovely.
I want to ask John a quick question, please. John, when you placed an order just now, you ordered Isle of Winternox, did you not?
I did.
And when you were on the website, did you have any difficulties? Because I have someone who's messaging me and saying that he's trying to click on it and it won't pull up. So I was just wondering, because I tried it on my phone and it pulled right up. Did you order yours on your phone as well?
I did not. I used my laptop.
Okay.
And I didn't have any issues. I used my PayPal. I don't know if this person is using whatever method, but I clicked the items I want. They went straight to my cart. I clicked the PayPal link and did the whole deal.
I don't know if we have credit cards set up. I know that we were having issues with that.
Oh, I don't know.
So-
He says he's trying it on MS Edge. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's- It's just it's on his computer. That's basically their version of Firefox or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
It is a lot of the payments are very limited, you guys. So if you are having issues, just send us a message. We will even just take checks.
I mean, we
because because it is my website. It's great because it's full reign. It's whatever I want to do, but it does make payments pretty hard because I have to use a lot of third party operating systems if we want to use like credit cards or stuff like that. That's why, because it just instantly was like, yay, PayPal, and I was like, oh well, almost everybody I know uses PayPal, so that was pretty easy. But if you guys are having issues, just let us know. You can just something as simple as sending us a check. That'll work as well. So okay, all right, what Panic at the Disco song do you want to do, since we have Brandon literally right here?
We're not gonna go for song, are we?
No, just
thank-
like a clip. Here,
thank
hand me the mic
goodness.
for a second.
I'll just be drinking the whole time.
All right. All right, which one do we know pretty well?
Well, I mean, Gospel of Dismay is my favorite song,
Gospel.
but you know.
This is gospel. Okay.
Okay.
All right, are you guys gonna do it?
Are we just doing that part? You know, the
Should
pump,
we have the?
pump, pump.
Should we
Let's
have
get the lyrics.
I
up.
was gonna.
You guys don't know the lyrics.
I do, I'm
Shit.
I do.
Oh,
Excuse
Sarah,
me.
I hang my head and shit.
Yeah. I believe in them. I believe in you guys so much. It's going to be great.
Sarah, you should sing
Legendary.
with them.
Oh, God, no. Everyone would leave.
I
Wow.
disagree. I think you would kill it. You know, Graham.
Panic at the Disco Gospel.
How about John? John, you should join in. You should get the lyrics
I
up.
don't know that John is a huge fan of the band.
John's like around. Okay,
I did not sign up for singing. And I don't want you to lose more likes.
First.
That was the epitome of the awkward slide.
It's brilliant.
Oh,
that was amazing.
All right, I have the lyrics pulled up.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know if this is.
Oh, money, money.
No,
sing
this
for you.
isn't.
No, it's not.
Wait.
Kato. Yes. Okay.
No,
We need
this
the-
isn't. Yeah, this
we
isn't
need the
right.
heartbeat up in
We
here.
do need the heartbeat.
Here, I'll
We
just do.
need the bump, 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 bump.
Oh,
Yeah,
All right.
do it. All right.
all right.
That's right,
We're just-
Sarah.
We're
Here we go.
just doing the first verse. That's it. We're just doing the first verse. All right, you ready, Kane?
Yes.
3,
2.
1.
This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories.
And that's it, just the one.
Now he likes to eat the hottest pepper
All right, there you go. That's all you guys got.
That actually did not suck.
Really?
No.
I was expecting
You
everyone.
guys are great.
Likes dropped to 20.
And remember,
All right, there was your guys' singing. All right, here we go.
if we can get to 90, he's gonna eat a ghost pepper. So
Oh no! I would die.
We don't. It
We
would
can
have to
order
be a
them
different
online.
thing.
They're an
Yeah,
orderable thing.
yeah. Anyway.
All right. Okay. So, Sarah, if you would like to stick around and share with the commentary, you are more than free to do so. We have another guest that we are bringing on, and now we're going to start to react to some of Cade's videos by introducing this person on. Everyone, please welcome to the stream, Zen from Zen Multiverse.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
Number one, congratulations, Cade. You definitely have earned those 1,000 subscribers. I've watched your videos all the way back, and I've seen your editing progress, and it's constantly progressing. So congratulations, and to you too, Rena. Your books are awesome.
Thank you so much.
They're so good.
What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
All right. Well, Zen, much like how we did to Sarah, Zen, we're going to give you the stage light for just a moment. Please talk about your channel, what you have going on. Let the people know who you are and what you do.
Let's get that link up in here. I'll get it.
So I am Zen from Zen Multiverse, and it used to be called Zen World, and then before that it was Zen Manga, because I didn't really know what kind of content I really wanted to do. But some of the content that I really focus on is pretty much comic books, gaming, and then reaction videos to different movies and just trailers for new Marvel-based movies or DC movies. And I think on my channel, the reason why it's Zen is because I just try to spread good vibes all the time. And yeah, that's what I love to do. So that's a little bit of it. Yeah. But I'm more excited. I want to talk about my channel, but I really want to get you to 60 because I want to see you eat that ghost pepper.
Like, are we lower it to 90?
Let's lower it to 65.
65?
Special limited time offer ghost pepper.
We don't have a ghost pepper though. We would have to post it on your channel.
We'd have to post it on my channel. Yes.
But we want to see it though. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me. I'm a lover of comic books. Growing up, comic books were like my inspiration, right? To just be a good person, do things for the right reasons. And, you know, some of my favorite superheroes include Cyclops from the X-Men, Superman, and Blue Marvel, right? It's a kind of a combination, but I think for like Cyclops is a character that always was a great leader. Superman did things for the right reasons, and Adam Bashir's Blue Marvel was just really a representation into a character that was like high intellectual prowesses that I really love to look up to. So yeah, it's that's a little bit about me. If you probably watched like the interview that you guys had, I do martial arts. I've been doing martial arts my whole life. It's my everything, and it's like second nature to me of why, you know, cultivating that Zen. So yeah.
And you and Kata also share a love of nature.
Yes. And we did a collab video. We played the raft, right?
Yes, which is something Kate actually wants to show real quick. We're not watching the whole thing. Oh God. But he's just gonna flip because it's like a half-hour long episode you guys did.
Yeah. It was fun.
So we're gonna flip through it real quick because we're walking down some videos of Burning Block Memory Lane, and that was the first one that he wanted to show you guys since you would be on, Andre.
No, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
I smell something burning. Is it our computers? No, I smelled the pot. It's not.
Oh no.
Not the computers, Kate.
I mean, I don't know. I just want to make sure we're not about to combust.
It's the pot, though.
Just flame on. Flame on. And by the way, guys, I did not know what I was doing in this game at all. But it was really fun.
The best way to go into it.
Yep. At all. The ocean is very scary. Should read that in like, the ocean is very scary, featuring Zen World. Yeah, so BBA, the editing has really look at me. This is like the start of COVID, like my beard and mustache.
Our quarantine memories
Good
will
times.
never leave us.
I don't know if we're going to be able to hear it, Cade, because I think you guys can hear it, but we can't.
Yeah.
I think there's like a box that needs to be ticked for like share audio or something when you share
Mhm.
screen.
But basically, this game is about we're on a raft and we're just trying to survive, literally. So it's like Survivor, but we just have these two characters, and your job is to accumulate a ton of items in order to make items to survive, such as a raft. What else, Kate? So many different things. I can't hear you, but
You're both muted.
it's like charades.
Reenact what it is.
He muted himself. Yeah.
And
What is wrong with me? Okay.
and we made other items like
I think we made the barbecue. Yeah, we made the thing that cooks the thing, and I have to look through the mirror real fast.
Sharks. There were sharks.
Yeah, there were
right?
sharks. There were
Yeah.
sharks. Yeah,
Mhm.
and he tried to nom us a couple times. We came across an abandoned raft, so we were able to board that until it sank and take its stuff. We were ocean thieves. Yeah, it was really fun. I mean, we got a whole bunch of stuff there too. I mean, we got a big raft. We got a second floor, and then my phone died, so we couldn't communicate.
yeah. So
There was like
that was
dead
pretty fun.
silence for like a bit.
I know.
So, Kate, I have a question. What's your next goal? What's the next goal? What's the next milestone that you're going for, and how can we help you get there?
The director thing again. Pick something else.
The next place I want to go with my channel, a lot more live streaming like we have this week. Maybe weekly, maybe a couple weekly, where I can just hang out with you guys and just have fun, you know. And
Kitty.
Gateau, yes, okay. Other Gateau. So yeah, not only are we gonna start streaming, I'm gonna try and make my editing a lot better. I think I'm gonna buy the full version of my editing software so that I can get the most out of it. So maybe some better editing will be coming later. I don't know. What else should I do for my channel? Next goal, 2,000.
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
Hours.
Yeah, 4,000 hours.
Yeah, to become monetized, he needs 4,000 hours of watch time, which is insane.
Yeah, we're
So-
kind of there. Like almost.
So definitely more streaming,
Yeah.
streaming, right, to get there for sure. And what got you into what's your hero story? What's your hero's journey? What got you into YouTube?
Okay, sit down, everyone. Gather.
You know,
around.
because you guys always interview us, and we never get a chance to really deep dive into the origin story.
Ooh, the origin story.
And you can
All
mention with Life with Two YouTubers,
Yes.
Life with Two YouTubers has a part to play in this.
Yes. So it started when we started watching. I think it was Little Lizard and Tiny Turtle. Those guys, they're Minecraft YouTubers for young audiences.
Pat and Jen.
Yeah, Pat and Jen, popular MMOs, the Diamond Minecart, all the classics. And we just started watching these guys, and I was super inspired. I was like, Minecraft YouTubing, that's what I want to do. And I asked my mom, and I was like, can I become a YouTuber?
And
we didn't-
she said,
no.
Climax.
So I just kept plugging along, kept asking, kept getting inspiration, kept trying to
nag,
figure out
nag.
this microphone. The one we're using.
Yeah. Okay. So before
There's a story.
she said before she said no to him having his own channel.
Now, mind you, guys, he was like
9 or 10.
10.
when he
Yeah.
asked.
I still had little squeaky voice.
And
Yeah.
I was really worried about cyberbullying. And
But I agreed because I had also wanted to be a YouTuber with him. The goal was that we were always supposed to do Minecraft together, which finally we had done already. Yes.
Okay, so
But that was always the goal. So that's where this comes in because we made one video together that never got aired,
never
but it was supposed to be a part of
the channel.
Mhm. So now go ahead.
Now
This is where this comes in.
I went to a gaming store, right, with my dad, and I saw this on a shelf, and I was like, wow, we might need that if we want to do videos.
Right.
So for Christmas, I opened the box, and there was said microphone, and it was really cool. So we set it up, and we got OBS Studio, which is a screen recording software. We downloaded Minecraft, and we did our very first together video. Now, like a little bit before we actually started making the video, I was just looking at Rena like, what should my username be? What should my username be? Something about fire, something about burning. And then I was like, wait, blocks burn in Minecraft, burning block. Oh, and then I wrote this little story on a document because I wanted to. It's called about. It's like a horror. So burning block about, and then 99 is my lucky number. Burning block about 99.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it all just fell into place long before he even created the channel.
I see.
So
Yeah. And we made that video, and it was like a parkour Minecraft.
and we never air it, and we never will.
I mean, I
Well-
might react to it one of these days.
So you know that was gonna be my next question. Are you gonna air the forgotten videos, the forgotten files?
The only thing I might air that's forgotten is that video, but I'll be reacting to it if I can archive it.
Rena's like, so about that.
Okay, he sounds all little and innocent. I just sound weird. My voice does not carry well over microphones. Even now, the people listening are just like, it's not my real voice. I don't know what it is with me and microphones, but my voice is never the same through any sort of device or microphone or anything like that. So I'm just like, even then, it was just so bad. I was like, no, we're not doing this. We need to do it again.
And I was
it
so
sounds
angry.
terrible.
I was like,
We don't need to do it again.
No, but I think I'm gonna get a little bit philosophical, but also you sound fine, Rena. You just
Okay.
you just gotta be yourself, and then we're the population who's watching you. So you just be yourself. We're just here to listen and to watch all your creativity and to enjoy it. So sometimes you might get down on yourself, but honestly, we're all here in this. We're all enjoying each other's company, and if someone is not, then they could make a left, and that's about it. But you're doing great.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I gotta sprinkle some.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody's right, seriously.
Can you help Kate for one moment?
Yes.
We need to send Sam the link via Messenger.
Okay.
okay.
I can do that if you want.
That would actually
That would be good.
amazing.
Please.
Can you
John,
send the link?
if you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam-
yeah. You can just copy right off the email. Yeah.
Sam Tingled Web, right?
Yes.
But he wants it sent via either Instagram or via Messenger.
Yeah.
And real quick, I wanted to show this because this is only like 30 seconds long.
Oh no.
So, but I think the way we're going to have to do this so that we don't split your guys' eardrums with a nasty echo is he's going to need to go mute for a second. And I'm going to need to turn mine on. So it's very possible we may have a little bit of audio glitch again, but it's just to show you Cade's very first YouTube video on his channel.
I don't like this idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the share screen set up.
All right, I'm going mute, guys. Now I don't have to turn down my volume, right? I just mute myself.
Yeah, we'll also unplug this.
It's exciting. The Minecraft YouTuber, the whole thing about wanting to be a Minecraft YouTuber, though, the thing is like really relatable. If anyone knows the YouTuber Captain Sparkles,
Mm-hmm.
Here's my life. Also, where this username came from, maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Life for 2 YouTubers. I don't do horror, Joe, but I'm a big baby. Sharon, you have to love horror. Horror is amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm not dead. Here, wait a second.
Oh, wait. Let me add this to the stream.
Well, hang on. I haven't.
Well, hang on.
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
Oh, mute yourself.
Oh, mute yourself. All right.
The anticipation.
Okay. All right. Okay. My audio may be a little jacked, but it was just so that we can share screen this. If my computer won't die, it's having some issues. So Chrome tab, this one, share. My cat is howling in the background.
He's howling.
Stream real fast.
Just getting hyped for it.
Oh, is that why we smell burning?
Burning block about.
Oh, great. So the burning that we smelled, guys. Yeah, some of the neighborhood kids set a fire.
Oh.
Hey.
Of course.
All right, but here we got this.
Well, I'm a new channel.
Hang on.
Hi. Well, I'm a new channel. And I do lots of stuff in the future. In this video, so love. Okay, no, that's a little too overdramatic, but yeah.
It's so
For now, I'm just
awesome.
gonna use this plush.
I love it.
Hi. More videos for entertainment. Bye.
That was awesome. That was
So
awesome.
I have a quick story.
All right, here.
I'd like to say.
Pause for just a second. Let's set it back up to where he's in control here.
So,
Yuck.
Okay, cool.
can you guys hear me?
Yeah, it should be running. Yeah.
So after he finally convinces me to let him have a YouTube channel, all right, and it took him
2 years.
2 years to convince me to let him. Okay. So I said, all right, Kate, here's the thing. Just don't blow up with a bunch of really dumb videos your first day out. I'm like, you got to think these things through and you've got to like come up with scripts and ideas. And he's like, he goes upstairs and how many videos did you pump
Three.
out? Yeah, three videos.
Mhm.
Yeah, one right after another. So even now I get to mock him because he's just like, you were totally right. I should have had a script. I should have had an idea of what I was doing. I'm like, mom moment.
That's awesome.
It was that excitement.
You've definitely come a long way. Like I remember the Thanos video you made, and how much I enjoyed that video. But then going back to your older videos and just seeing how the editing has like steadily progressed and gotten better over time, like you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
His face is so red, you guys. I don't know if you can see on screen, but his face is like fuchsia right now.
Fuchsia.
but Andre, you're right. He has gotten so good. We pay him to edit our videos now.
Yes.
Oh, I think we have somebody waiting
Yes,
in the
we
background,
do.
buddy. Why don't you pull him in? But we pay him to edit our stuff now
Nice.
because he's figured it all out and it's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
Nice.
I can't reach. I can't-
You have to scroll down using that little bar right
Oh,
there.
the little
Yeah,
bar.
there you go.
Ah,
There you go. All
I
right.
figured
So
everything
everybody,
out.
please welcome. And like I said, Andre, if you want to stick around, but
Oh,
welcome Sam's Tangle Web. Hello, Sam. How
Yeah,
are
stick
you?
around. Woo. Hello.
Hey, what's up? How you
Hello.
doing?
So
Hello.
Sam was the one who introduced us
Yeah.
into the comic book
Yes.
community.
Yes.
So Sam is the one who
Go
kind
back
of got Cade's little channel off of the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, he was one of Cade's
Yep,
very
yep,
first
I did.
subscribers.
I think he was like, apart from us, he was.
I
Kate's
think he
first
was probably
subscriber.
Cade's first official non-family member.
Something like that. Something like that. But I got company over here too. So
How are you?
that is Sheila.
Hey
Morning,
Sheila, how are you? to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, girl.
So yeah.
Sheila.
Hello.
I think we should show Dad's comment real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Cade first started out, he had no idea what he was doing, so he asked our dad, who is huge into computer programming, to help him out. And now Cade is surpassed as no idea. That's funny.
You've ascended.
I have been blessed.
But like I said, guys, I know that you're all in different time zones. So if any of you have to go for anything, if you need dinner, if you need to, Sarah, I think it's like it's like in the morning, so I don't know if you need to go to work at all.
I'm not working today. I might need to pop out. It's my day off, and I have 100 million things that I need to get done. Unfortunately, adult life, brilliant, love it.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
I'm burning black belt. Hey.
We had
Thank you so much for having me on here.
Of a 3-hour live stream, you know. So.
Only a two.
Yeah, so I had to duck out a little while ago because I guess some neighbor kids went behind. We have these poor people, they just moved in. Like literally, this is their first weekend of living in the house, and some neighbor kids went behind their fence and set a huge fire. So the whole neighborhood is out there with like,
Oh my God.
you know,
God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except us, because
everything's happening.
You're
So what all
surrounded.
about? Did the fire truck pull up?
I guess they got it out. Wendy and Mitch had a fire extinguisher, but
Oh, good.
everybody is out and on the hunt for these little urchins, the little darlings.
Children.
Indeed.
So,
Indeed.
you have to go, my dear.
Yeah, I gotta drop out. But thank
well,
you so
thank you
much
so
for
much.
having me here.
It was such a
Thank
pleasure
you.
having you.
Woo!
Thank you.
It was nice to finally be able to talk to all you guys, and it was nice to meet everyone. Like it was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, everyone, for the really lovely comments and everything as well. I am seeing it. Thank you.
Let's drop that link to your channel again in the chat.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah, for being on. We hope you have a great rest of your day. You're just getting started. It's the morning for you, girl. Tomorrow, in fact. So,
I'm in the future. Yes.
Oh, it's what the winning lottery numbers are. All right. Anyway, my dear, we will see you later. Thank you so much for hopping on. Have a great day.
You guys enjoy the rest of your stream, lovelies. Thank you again. It's nice to meet you guys.
Thank
Bye.
Thank you.
Quickly though, Sam, I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm going to have to do this to everybody that we have come on. Sam, we're putting you on the spot. What have you been up to as of late?
Well, I've been entertaining a couple of guests that have come into town, and I haven't been doing any like live streams really lately, but I gotta get back into it. So yeah.
So what have you been doing with your channel, or what are you planning on doing with your channel? This is your time to platform to advertise anything you'd like.
Okay. Oh, I plan on doing some reviews of some books in the way, in the tangled web way that I do things, and maybe I might have some surprises in there. You never know. So, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. It's been a
Yes,
while since
yes.
we've seen you, since anybody in the community has
Yes.
seen you. So thank you for hopping
Well,
on.
yes, as you can see, got the whole thing going on here. Yeah.
You're getting your Christmas on. Well, hey,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I have a snowflake necklace. You have the hat. It's working out pretty well. And the
Yeah,
tree,
yeah.
the ceremonial Christmas tree, and a cat that
Yeah.
just went running by. So
Sam, what books are you reading right now?
I'm reading Immortal Hulk. I am, of course, reading Amazing Spider-Man. A lot of Marvel, but I'm got Something That's Killing the Children. I'm reading that one. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Been reading that Snake Eyes book.
Ooh.
And But oh, and I did dabble with the that Ice Cream Man book. I looked
Oh,
into that. So
it's good.
yeah,
It's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can see lights in the background. Yeah, it looks like
Yes,
you've been
yes.
decorating.
There is festivities back here. There is it doesn't do it justice. There is festivities. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the earliest that we have ever decorated for Christmas. Mom is usually, I will only let you guys decorate in the month of. And
I'm
then,
a Grinch.
although she does admittedly let us put all the Christmas stuff up until through New Year's. But after New Year's, that's it. It comes down.
You know, generally Christmas Day, I
Yeah.
like to take it all down. I'm so Grinchy. Yes.
But yeah, this has been the earliest that we have ever decorated. So this is a little weird.
So don't
yeah.
forget, guys, Isle of Winter Knox.
Yes,
is
speaking of
available
Christmas.
right now.
So this lovely tale, I have a lot of copies here that I can just fan for right now. This guy is available right now.
Oh, cool.
And he is a part of the raffle we're doing. Gotta throw that out there real quick. If you go to www.renabrandauthor.com and make any kind of purchase, even this guy's only $4, and it's perfect for Christmas. If you go to my Redbubble and buy one of Harmony's shirt designs that we had showed earlier on in the stream, or if you buy a sticker, if you buy a shirt, if you buy Isle of the Dark, you get one of these guys for free. If you buy anything at all, make sure to take a screen capture of what you got and message me about it and let me know, because sometimes it doesn't tell me, sometimes I can't find it. So let me know that you have made a purchase. I can cross-reference. I can get back to you.
Cool.
But if you guys make a purchase up until Christmas Day, not only is the Christmas sale going on, a buy one, get one, where you can get this guy for free, but you will also be entered into the raffle to win one of these or this. And this is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill in Thor. So you can win this. Or you can win a shirt. You can win one of these shirts that you can design, and we will help you design it in any color, any design.
This design right here, guys.
And there's the mug as well. And Glitter and Duct Tape has been very kind in offering a $20 gift certificate for an online LCS. So that is something you guys can win as well. So we have another cat that has joined us. So if a computer suddenly moves, that's and we have more people.
All right,
Okay,
are
go
you
ahead
ready?
and shout out. Yep.
All right, are you guys ready for the mouse click?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah.
Rob.
Oh, hey. It's Rob. How you doing?
The one that's singing, I got a little bit of
feel
singing.
like we have
All right,
to-
everybody.
All right. All right.
Very, very frightening.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
So hello, how are you, sir?
Doing all right, doing all right. Future's so bright you gotta wear shades because I broke my glasses
Oh,
and
do I?
these are actually prescriptions. So
Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. I wear
We all
I wear
need some.
shades for you.
I don't know if we have that many sunglasses.
I will find.
I wear shades for Rob there.
They're actually prescription. They kind of help.
Oh, well, I so their prescription, they do help you see, but they're just a little shady.
And I thought I was bad with the dad jokes.
Hey, you guys know that I have like an arsenal of dad jokes at my sleeve, so don't make me break them out.
Everything's going. Why is our neck?
Somebody's
Why is our neck on?
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot the microphone away. That'll help. So Rob, we're spotlighting you real quick. Let everybody know, what have you been doing on your channel? What are you planning on doing on your channel? The stage is yours to platform and advertise real quick.
All right. Well, we're a show that happens every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. If it wasn't because of you, Rena, and your mom, Sharon, we wouldn't have the cast that we have today. It was because we wound up saying, please come on our show. Let's talk about your book. And then we brought on the next week Miracle Man, and hey, now we have a show. A couple weeks later, we brought on Kirk. Now we rounded out the cast, and it was all because of you. So thank you so much,
Well,
Rena.
thank you. I think you were my first live stream ever, right? Before I
First
Love or anything.
interview ever.
First interview live
Yes.
stream ever. Yes.
I believe
So
so.
that is pretty crazy.
You were the first guest, and you brought on Lady Fantastic as a result of Sharon going, "Hey, I think there's somebody you should bring on the show." And I'm like, "Yeah, I watch her all the time. She does videos every day with, look what I got. Look what I got. Wow, she purchases a lot of books. I got to get her on the show too."
And now you guys have, I mean,
An amazing
you guys
show.
have been running the show for a year as well. And that's why you were my first live show, is because I was on your show first before I did my Isle of with John, the first episode. So you guys are past a year now.
Yeah, we're doing episode 66 just this past week, where we did a month of the top 10 books from each age, from silver all the way to modern, starting with modern backwards. So next month, we're going to have on some more guests. We've been getting a lot of creators from Kickstarter that Miracle Man has been bringing from Twitter. So we've been progressing as a show, and we just pick up new books that come out every Wednesday. We have a topic, we talk to people from the community, and we just kind of created a family amongst ourselves.
Which is amazing, you guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Time really flies. Jeez.
I know.
Wow.
I can't believe it's been a year since the first show. I mean, it feels like, I can't believe it's already back to November, you guys. It feels like it's been hardly any time at all, because then you sit there and I know a lot of you guys can relate to this, because you know, John, you host Comigories, and Zen, you do your live streams, and Sam, I mean, your videos, and Rob, you have your show of Not Near Mint.
Yep.
If you guys sit there, and for me, it's my I Love show, think of all the people that we have talked to and all the shows that we have done in just 1 year. And it doesn't feel like a year. But then you think, well, yeah, I mean, I've talked to 100 people, you know, one person every week. And it's insane.
This year has felt like 10 years and yet 1 week at the same time.
Absolutely.
It's gone by so fast, but the time felt like it took forever. But once it happened, it's like, wow, that was so fast.
I know. Well, hey, you know what? If I had gotten this amount of confidence in just 1 week, saved a lot of time.
Nothing is ever overnight. And as you kind of learn as you grow up, confidence does not equal competence.
That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
It's a good rule. Yeah.
And it just goes to show you how much you could do in 1 year. So, and how much we could do in many years to come. So that's going to be my segue. So I am going to go prepare some dinner, finalize some dinner for my son, who's playing Dead by Daylight right in front of me. But I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure and an honor just really being part of the community in a lot of different ways. And Cade, keep doing things. I can't wait to see how things progress. More videos. Definitely want to see more of the Siren Head videos. Those are because you know me, I love horror. So keep going and keep flowing, everyone. And have a great night or good morning or afternoon, everyone. All right.
Thank you, Andre. Love you guys. Thank you.
You guys are doing the collabs.
Nice.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Part 2, maybe a different game. Not the
Phasmophobia.
Okay. We are waiting for our next guest, but while we are waiting for our next guest to come on, I figured we should show another one of Cade's videos and torture him just a little bit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
But my computer is very slow. So if you guys have anything that you want to ballpark, if there's anything that you guys want to say, if there's anything you guys want to throw out there, if you guys want to self-promote yourselves, take the time to do it now while I'm fumbling about.
Well, one thing I do want to say about this show, I'm so glad that I'm on a show tonight where it involves nothing to do with an auction.
Well, it does involve a raffle, though, Rob.
Your content. This is content.
Yeah.
Your guests, creators. You're real. You're the real deal.
I had a live premiere during this show.
You did.
Did you really?
Really?
Yeah. It just wrapped up a couple minutes ago. So
Holy guacamole! Was that your announcement video?
it was a response to Joel the Geek. My buddy did like a Q&A of 12 questions about your comic book collecting history, and I did a response video where I answered the 12 questions.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Now you know that is true
Yeah.
talent when you premiere a live
while you're live.
co-host another live.
Live.
You drop
Yeah.
links. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
the ultimate right there.
Ultimate.
All right, Kate. What should we do here?
Exciting.
Let's share my screen real
Oh.
quick. Let's see what the
Yeah.
We need
people.
to switch mics and stuff again.
Oh, that's
I don't
Too much.
think
Oh, wait,
so.
that's
We
not
can
it.
scroll through. Let's talk about a
Uh,
couple of them rather than.
Did you
All
send
right.
Elizabeth the link?
Yes.
Yeah, while
better
we're waiting for our guest. Oh, actually, I think she.
Oh, where is it at?
Scroll
Oh, there
down
it
a
is.
little.
I sent a picture with a tutorial.
So, but this is
There you
Kate's channel right now, and this was from 2 years ago. You guys can see the 2-year timestamp. It won't let me scroll or anything. I'm breaking my computer slowly. But this is some of your earliest stuff, the Twisted Double for Trouble series.
That was never one of my favorites.
No,
Of
it
course.
never was.
Sorry.
We have the Argario and Slithario originals that you played
Wow.
for like 30 seconds each. I know we have. When did you start editing?
Cool.
Because a lot of this stuff you
Oh.
didn't really.
Okay.
It was right around here.
Right around here is when you
Oh.
started your
Oh.
editing
Yeah.
process.
I think if
Yeah.
you scroll
Yeah.
down, my very first edit
E.
was
Yeah.
pass down. The pass down was
Oh, no,
the very first video edited with Lightworks.
It's CADE. It's K. It's okay. Never mind. Yeah. I can't
Are you
do
good,
two
Sam?
things at once.
No, you're good. You're
No,
good.
don't be sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to take a quick segue and go check out John's premiere, I'm still thinking that I'm like, oh my gosh, she actually premiered something while live. I mean, she's
Wow.
and here's your thumbnail, Kate. The first one that actually ever had your thumbnail in it.
Yes.
There's the Brandon Bowie. Oh, we should have played that while Sarah
Wow.
was still.
Brandon Bowie. Yes. When we went to Florida, that was long ago now, wasn't it?
That was over a year and a half ago.
Oh, yes.
That was for your high school graduation.
Yeah.
For
Why
my
I
high school
can't
graduation.
upload yet, where I was in a blanket and I was like, wow. Oh, the memories.
So, getting you to 4,000 watch hours. Maybe
Yeah,
you can
does
ask
anybody have any suggestions?
John some advice on how to do that.
John,
Here.
I need help.
Let me do it.
I mean, the easiest way, and I'm sure Rob will say the same thing, is do live streams. I mean, it just, and it's hard to like. I had the minutes or the hours, whatever, way before I had the subscribers because I do mostly live streams. It's harder to cultivate an audience for edited videos, but that's what grows your channel faster. So I've had a weird mixture of both in my channel's history, and I tend to go back and forth between what I do more of. But right now, I think I've hit a bit of a routine where I have an edited video once a week and a couple of live streams as well. And I don't know.
Sounds
It's
good to me.
edited videos work.
Yeah.
For short edited short edited videos are enough to bring people in for a small amount of time. The 2-hour, 3-hour live streams, people will watch that continuously. They will interact, but they will not rewatch it. The live content, great, but the short edited stuff, good for replay views. And even if you have it with an advertisement in the middle, sometimes people just leave it on in the background and you'll make money.
Right.
I'm not monetized. I just hear this from other people.
Yeah.
Our next guest has arrived. So go ahead and let's bring her in. I think she's ready.
Are you ready?
All right, so everyone, we are bringing in our next guest to platform and to talk about. I think she was almost our middle show, like our perfect midway through the I Love series.
I think she was
Or a little
our
later.
first poetry.
Yes, she was. Our first poetry guest. Everyone, please welcome back Elizabeth, your comic book girl. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, no, wrong way. I don't know.
It's always reversed.
It's too tough. I know. It's
Yeah.
Too tough. There we go.
For once we actually have our arms are like sticking off in the opposite direction
kinda
and
odd.
then pull in. Yeah.
So now if I look at you, I'm actually looking at you.
Yes.
Nice.
So hello, Elizabeth. How have you been?
Hi. I've been doing okay. I'm here. I'm awake, so I'm good.
Right. Yeah. She's up in Canada, so she's actually quite a few hours ahead of us. So thank you for hopping on and joining us.
Yeah, I love being here. It's great. It's been a great show.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to spotlight you. I should have gotten like a flashlight or something to make this more dramatic with all the guests we've had on. But I'm going to spotlight you for a second, Elizabeth. A couple of things. One, we need to talk about your channel a little bit. Tell them a little bit about who you are, what you do, what you have planned. And then there's another thing that we need to talk about for you as well. But go ahead. Start with your channel.
So my comic book channel is at Your Comic Book Fangirl. I haven't done much on it recently. I've been so busy with other things. But I've done like comic book reviews, I've done unboxings, I've done things like that. And I'm also on Instagram at the same name. Yeah, so that's basically my comic book stuff. Did you want me to talk about my poetry stuff?
Yes, you have just created a new website.
I have, yes.
It's been up for about a month, question mark? A little over a month?
Yes, just about a month, yeah.
But go
That
ahead.
sounds right.
Spiel about everything. Talk about the website. Talk about setting it up. Talk about your poetry. Have at it.
Yeah, there's a lot to cover. So, probably about 4 years ago, I started my poetry Instagram account at poems.by.elizabeth, where I put my poetry with pictures, and I sort of did that for a while. And then recently I've gotten more serious about my poetry, so I launched my website about a month ago, and that's elizabethalmeidapoet.com, where I have a weekly blog, except for this week, because this week's been crazy for me and I didn't have time to write. And also where I'm starting to put other poems on there as well. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of writing and a lot of poetry, and it's been crazy. Been working on other projects too, but yeah.
And now, what is the name of the website? How can they find you to read your lovely pieces?
Yes, so the website is Elizabeth Almeida, ALMEIDA, poet.com.
I think we can find the link. Can you find
Yeah,
the link
maybe.
for that, Ben?
All right, let me see if I can find the link faster than John.
I know you and John have been racing all
John.
night.
I've been trying to find the YouTube channel, and I'm not doing a very good job.
Oh, it's
Oh, no.
you are like the abbreviation.
Yeah.
You are comic book fangirl,
Yeah.
so that may be part of it. You don't know?
I don't think I can find it.
Elizabeth, can you state it one more time so Kate can type it in so he can find it
Yeah.
for you?
Elizabeth
Okay, so yeah, there you go.
Almeida, ALMEIDA.
Thanks, Joe Reed.
EDA?
Yeah, IDA. Poet.com.
Oh, wait. All right, try. Let's see if.
Yeah.
There you go. John
I
just
said
dropped
no.
away.
It's
Okay. John's got the YouTube link.
John's ahead of you.
YouTube link. But so what have you been planning to do with your new website? Because I mean that was a big step, making a website to be able to share your poetry and such. Are you planning on like newscasting it? Are you planning on making pieces for people? Kind of what's the dream and the goal for that?
Well, was mostly just putting more of my work out there. I am planning to put short stories up there soon. I don't know when, but short stories are in the works. But it's also because I am working on a book. So it's mostly for the eventual book that will hopefully come out next year.
Ooh.
And I was also, I do want to eventually start to sell pieces to people and to do commissions for people and things like that. So it was also like a stepping stone for that to eventually get to. But yeah.
Well, see, you thought ahead of me. I made the book first and the website second.
But literally, I started writing. It's been a quick transition. I started writing the book late August, September this year. It's been like a shotgun kind of writing process with it. And I think because I'm in quarantine, like I'm at home most of the time, and I'm like, let me just make a website for it. Just give myself more projects to do because I am so bored at home. So let me just do more stuff, make more content like that. So yeah.
Right, absolutely.
You got a new sub right here.
Yes,
thank
we
you.
do.
Thank
yes,
you.
We do indeed. So
And
thank
I've
you
been-
to Joe.
in the chat
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. I've been
sweet.
I've been
Thank you
subbed to her
all.
for a while. So
Thank you. I hope
Yeah.
to make
Throwing it out there,
more.
you're bragging about it.
Thank me. You've been there for a while.
I hope to make more videos in the new year. That's my hope. I've been focused on my writing a lot, so I haven't had time for the comic book stuff, but hopefully in the new year, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
And are you going to keep your channel as primarily comic related, or are you going to start to ingrain the poetry into your channel as well?
I think I'm just gonna keep it comic book related. I won't. I probably will plug my website, but if I do any video content for my poetry, it'll probably be through my website. So I'll probably do it through there. I'll like to keep things separate. Keep all separate. But yeah, that's my plan.
Well, because you
We'll
did
see
make a
what
separate
happens.
Instagram account as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's already separate. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my plan so far. We'll see what happens. So.
All right, so I have a random question for everybody who is on the panel right now.
right.
I think we are trying to see if our final guest will want to pop on. So we're trying to get a hold of him. But I had just kind of thought of this while we were all talking, and since I mean, we have a wide variety here, guys. I mean, but the thing that you all have in common, first and foremost, I just wanted to throw this out here, is that you all have been an important part of our starting out, our beginnings. I mean, because I was on with Rob. He was my first live stream. Sam, you introduced Cade to the community. You were the one who boosted him for the first time. John, you were my first I Love interview when I was literally over here shaking and could hardly speak until we started talking about Die Hard. Elizabeth, you have just been a huge writing inspiration to me because poetry is some of the bane of my existence. But I mean, after looking at your website and such, when you first posted and we first found it, it has brought a new inspiration for me in my writing. So I mean, and for everybody who has also been on, you guys have been core pillars and you have all helped us in some way or another. So I want to say, and to everybody who's always in the chat, if you've never even been on with us before, but you have been here and you have been continuing with our journey, I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Glitter and duct tape.
Glitter and duct tape, Joe
These
Blues, Gray
wonderful
Man,
people
Super
in the
Russ.
community who have brought us to where we are today. And we are
Yes.
so happy and so thankful for that.
Well, while I'm sad to watch you guys go, what does the future look like on the interwebs for Rena and Cade?
Well, I've already said what I've got planned, so Rena.
And like I said, just because we're not holding the Isle of oh jeez, just because we're not holding the Isle of interviews anymore doesn't mean that we're ending it completely. If we have a guest that we want to bring on, or who like Sarah, for example, she's brand new, she only has 4 videos. If there's someone who wants to get their name out there and and wants to do a live stream with us, whether we're playing playing games or whatever, I'll come out of retirement to write my interview questions, you know, and I will talk to people, and you know, it just won't be labeled as Isle of, but I know we'll still do things on Life with Two YouTubers channel. I know her next plan is she's
I
going
have
to
a project.
do you want to mention it real quick while I'm on the topic of it?
Well, my next project for my channel is going to be, we have been filming Rena's journey to bookstores and book signings. And, you know, guys, I don't think you understand how much courage it takes for her to walk through that door and
Big heart, big courage.
sell her book to people. I mean, we have called literally hundreds of bookstores.
Yeah.
So when we do the, hey, we're in number 19, hey, we're in number 20, I mean, like that's out of hundreds of no's.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she has just blossomed and bloomed, and you know, you just your courage is inspiring. And I mean, it's more than just writing the book. Okay, writing the book is like the tiny part, honestly. I mean,
that's the one and done. That's all you can end it there. It's everything else that follows.
Well, and I
Now
think
go talk to people about it.
I think that Floor would agree with us, the author we had on earlier. You know, marketing yourself is hard. Really hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so my next video series will be kind of featuring some of those behind the scenes things of what we've experienced, her book signing, and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Good night, Gray Man. By the way, I just saw that before you leave. Good night, Gray Man. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
But yeah, following up
you
on
should be
asking us what our next plans are, I know he wants to do a choose your own adventure YouTube thing. He also wants to involve more characters in his channel. But for me, some of the stuff that I'm doing, some of my next stuff that's coming up, I mean, this month it's all about Isle of Winternox. You know, the sale only lasts through Christmas. The buy one, get one only lasts. These guys won't permanently go away. Like, you can't ever see them ever again. They may be like become a little bit more like scarcely, you know, like this is when you should buy them. But it's like they're never going to actually go away. But the sale only lasts through Christmas. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. But in the future, I have another manuscript that I am making right now, and it is called Sinner. And you guys can actually read the first 8 chapters of it on Wattpad. If you go to Wattpad and you type in my name, I have a link. I have a very old link to it. I can post it after the show if anybody is interested in just taking a sneak peek at it. But it's about a demon who is the only demon in existence who has ever been allowed to live in heaven. And it follows his story, and when some grand things, he becomes a protector of the heaven divinities. And everybody's like, what? And it follows his story as there are some pretty deep secrets that he doesn't know about that have been kept from him. And it follows his story. But that is my next manuscript, and I'm hoping to get it traditionally published. I'm looking at publishers who live in the Colorado area. But Isle is not dead, guys. Isle 2 should be coming probably next year.
I'd say next
late
summer.
next year.
Much
Yeah.
more.
Sinner will probably be closer. Sinner will probably be around summer. But I hope to have Isle 2 either late next year or early of
And
2022.
why don't you tell our devoted viewers who have stuck with us for
Yes.
over 2
Wow.
hours? Oh my gosh. Spoiler alert. What is the name of your next Isle of the Dark book?
All right. The title of the next Eye of the Dark book is actually named Acceptance in Ice. So the Isle of has gotten written out of the title, but as the second one in the series, the next one is called Acceptance in Ice. And it actually picks up in the middle of summer, 2.5 years later after the first book. So
It's so mean when authors do that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves is when authors are like, oh, fast forward 10
Hey,
years.
you know what?
Isle is old and has 8 children. And
Range is already old, okay?
I have the title of your next show. the acceptance of series.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Nice.
Accept this, people. Yeah. But I mean, and this book kind of did the same thing. This picks up right where the first one ends. The first one picks up literally 2 weeks after the first one ends in the book timeline, but then it jumps ahead a year. The second story in there is a year later, and the second book is 2.5 years after the first one. And it kind of lines up just a little bit because, you know, you never know, it could take 2.5 years for the second one to come out. So it's like perfect timeline for how long you've been waiting, you know, that kind of thing. But it does start out in the middle of summer, whereas this one was kind of fall and went into winter. This one starts in summer, but does end up in snowy mountains. So you have the snow element again, even though technically you're in the deadpan of summer. So,
All right. We have a new
all
person to
right.
join
We
us.
have our guest. Like I said, I am not confining anybody. If any of you need to go eat dinner, if any of you need to go to bed, please just let us know. We will say goodnight.
All right.
John,
John
you need
and
to
I
go?
both need to go.
All right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna
a
be the one
dog,
to
he
say
has
goodbye. Yeah, but thank you for having me again, and
Absolutely.
huge congrats. And everybody, remember, if you buy from Rena's website, you're entered in the raffle to win Beta Ray Bill's first appearance. So you get to support a young writer, you get to get a good read, and you get a chance to be entered to win a huge book. So it's all gravy, all gravy.
Thank you, John, so much.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out for 2.5 hours. Thank you so much.
Words don't even begin.
I made it longer than I thought I would.
Well, thank you. It was good to start the I Love series with you, and for the celebratory live stream involving it. We're happy that you were here. So thank you so much.
Of course, of course.
Now go
Congrats and
get your girls.
many returns.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right. Have a good night. Bye, John.
Meanwhile, I have dogs that are making a lot of noise out there that are only going to get worse progressively. So, Rena, congratulations. I'm definitely going to be checking out the website in just a little while to make sure I can get a purchase to get a raffle ticket. And Cade, congratulations on the 1,000. Don't think small on 2,000. Think 1 million.
Hey, if he gets the
Elizabeth, good luck.
play button.
Thank
Sam,
you. Thank you.
See you soon.
Rob.
Everybody else,
Bye.
see you Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern time on Not Near Me. Good night.
All right. Sam, Elizabeth, you both okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
my tea.
I'm
I'm
good.
good.
All right, then
Got
we would
my-
like to introduce our next guest. He is also an author. A lot of author theme related tonight, but he is also an author. He has written quite a few books himself. And you all may know him. Everybody, please welcome on to the show, Mr. Lawrence Everett, King of Comicdom.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Wow.
you're too generous.
Wow. Nice.
So, congratulations, Cade.
Well,
I think you're muted, Cade.
Disgusting mic turn off.
There you go.
Take it out.
Okay, thank you so much. It's an honor, really. It is. I'm so happy to be here.
10 times more, and you'll have a play button.
Hey, that's in the future. Let's focus on the huge milestone that we've overcome today. Anyway, hello.
All right. So, Lawrence, as we have done to each of the guests that have popped on, I'm going to spotlight you just a little bit. Talk to the people a little bit about yourself, a little bit about what you do.
Wait. Let's forget the spotlight and let's move on.
No. Come on.
Spotlight.
Just anything. What books
I
you
don't do anything.
All right, fine. Then I'll spotlight you for you.
Thank you.
He's written this book. He's written this book right here. It is called Ghostly Legends. And you can see even the name.
I want to introduce the other one.
Oh, you want to do the other one? Okay.
Yes.
So, but this is his main. He combined 2 of his previous books into this one, and this is based off of legends out of Athens, Ohio. and he had done real investigation. He had gone out to each of the locations. He talked to witnesses, a lot of which have been inputted into the book itself. So if you guys are huge into ghosts and ghostly encounters and eyewitness accounts, you guys should definitely check this out. It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Question mark? Yes. Okay. It is on Amazon if you guys want to find it. It is Ghostly Legends by Lawrence Everett. But the other one that we have
is
Tales of the Weird and Strange, which he also made this one, the Creatures Fun Book, and I was super, super lucky to be involved in Tales of the Weird and Strange.
Same here.
And so was Kate.
Yeah,
Kate
I
has
read
a
a
story in there
story.
too.
But yours is eons better than mine.
Oh, quit it. And then this is the companion book. So if you guys go to my website, you can get both of these. And there's a lot of puzzles and stuff in here that you need this one to be able to solve and figure out. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But for future things, speaking of future and citing off, yes. Lawrence and Elizabeth, we are trying to form a group. And Lawrence, I'd like you to talk a little bit about what this little symbol on the back of my book means.
Oh, that's pretty simple. It's just a group of people that helps each other out. I mean, with editing or building covers or just BSing. Throwing ideas at each other. You see what sticks. See what sounds good.
So it is called the Rebel Riders Realm, and it has some people from Tales of the Weird and Strange who are involved with it, because Tales of the Weird and Strange, for everybody who didn't know, actually has 15 authors from around the country who have
that many. It has that many.
15 or 16 actually.
Okay, I'm just messing with you.
I'm like, don't do that to me, please. Don't do that. And the second issue will be coming out early next year, to which Miss Elizabeth is also contributing this time round. Yes, indeed. So is life with two YouTubers.
Get over here.
Yeah, get over here. Come on. Everybody present. Come here.
We might be running a little late.
Get over here.
I see how it. Okay.
Come on.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Yes.
But so
We
this is
might
the
wait. We might be running a little late on number 2.
Oh, well, if it comes to mid next year, that's totally fine too. There is just a second one in production for everybody who has read the first one.
Well, most people know what my predicament is. So it might be running a little late.
Lawrence does a lot. He works very hard. And he collaborates with a lot of people, and he also has a lot of work that he has to do at home. It is amazing how many projects that he does.
Yeah, I'm still amazed at myself.
Well, and you have, I think you have another book that you're also working on yourself. So you also have personal projects that you're also working on. So yes, he is very, very busy, but we will be expecting the next issue of Tales of the Weird and Strange sometime next year, to which Miss Elizabeth has contributed. My mom has contributed. I think you need to write another one.
I want to write another one.
Yes,
please.
you will. Yes, you will.
Am I the first Canadian to be in the second one?
You are the first person that's not in the U.S. to be in the second one.
Yes.
Wow.
But we also have another person that's not in the U.S. in it, but I'm not going to mention it.
Okay. Yeah.
But you were the first, so you got in before they did.
Wow. I'm honored. I'm honored.
Well, and I want to personally point out that Lawrence He helped Rena
build
format her
this.
book.
Yeah, when he threw out help build covers, that is real. That is legitimately. He sat down for like an hour or two with me so that we could figure this out, get it uploaded, get it all formatted out. So, Lawrence, huge thank you and a huge shout out for that.
Yeah, he taught you basically how to build a book, how to put a book together.
Yes.
He introduced you to the artist of the cover of that book.
Yes. Damien Abiles, am I saying that right? Damien Abiles?
I always slaughter it, so
It's Abiles. And he made the second cover for Isle of Winternock. So huge shout out to him. You can find him on Facebook under Damien Aviles. And he is just a really talented artist. He also did Lawrence drew the front cover of Tales of the Weird and the Strange, but then Damien went back over, tweaked some things, and colored it all in. So he did all the shading. So huge shout out
he
to
did
him.
the fun book and
Wow.
Ghost of Legends too.
Yes.
So
So I would hold up 3, but I only have so many hands. But yeah, I mean, Lawrence, again, like I was saying, Lawrence has also played a huge part in helping me along as a writer. So a huge shout out to you as well. You guys can find him on Instagram as King of Comicdom. He posts there. And he also is an author. So you guys should check out his book as well. But yeah, so the Rebel Riders group, you guys will see a lot more of this little symbol here pop up.
we hope.
Absolutely, yeah. And as Lawrence was talking about, it is a group for writers, and it is kind of just to where we'll be able to help each other out, and it's to build credibility. So it's like, oh, hey, I saw Elizabeth's poem. The book saw, she had this symbol on her poems. I really like this. Man, maybe I should go check out something by that Rena author chick. It's got a similar symbol. Yes. So, but yeah, you guys should definitely expect more coming out of that in the future, and that is huge. And Lawrence is the founder, and he created the idea, and he designed it. So, which just one of the many projects that he has been working on for sure.
Yeah, way too many.
But go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go for it.
No,
I was totally going to segue.
I lost my train of thought.
I was totally going to segue. I see what I want to say. You go right for it.
I got nothing to say.
That's funny.
I do. I will say that other book that I have coming in sometime at the first quarter of the year, if everything works right. You want to see a sneak peek?
Well, yeah.
Sure, let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Actually, I'm having the cover commission, but this is the concept.
Here, see if you can full screen him real quick, kid.
All right.
You can click on the little person icon. Yeah, there you go.
What is that?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
But I borrowed and borrowed and borrowed. I just kind of concepted this cover.
That's amazing.
You can see there's a
That's
lot.
awesome.
Going on. Yeah, I see multiple people.
Yeah.
I'm not a very good artist, so I have to get somebody else to do it after.
That is not true.
Like I just said, he initially designed this. This was originally his design. All Damien did was color it in. But I did. I saw a comment go by, and I wanted to point it out real quick. There has been a lot of talent on tonight's show, and we have 4 writers on right now. Sam, yourself, hang on a minute, 5 writers.
Yeah.
Sam, I know you do writing.
I dabble in the writing business. Yeah.
So quick segue all together. Sam, what kind of writing do you do?
I've written some poems and little stories here and there. So.
Nice.
Very nice.
Indeed, yeah, man.
That sounds awesome.
Can we find them anywhere, Sam?
We cannot find them anywhere, but I could share them at some point.
Well,
You should, yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to step out of my boundaries. I know.
It's difficult. I know the struggle. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I was in a lot of my creative writing classes when I was in middle school and high school. I would
Yeah.
write short stories for the courses, and I would not want to share them with anybody.
I don't even want to be on screen, so y'all are having
What's
I'm
up
just
with
back
that?
here making cocoa, so
Very delicious.
Okay.
I'm the best manager over here.
We should open a shop.
We
Cocoa
should.
are us.
But like I was saying, we have so many talented people that have been on tonight. And for everyone who has stuck with us, I know like Glitter and Duct Tape. I know we've had family that has stayed on. Super Us, I know you've been here for almost the entire time. You know, John, who was on with us the entire time. Everyone here has had so much talent. And for everybody who watches the replay, for everybody who's been on live with us, please make sure to go check out every single person that we've had on tonight because they all are amazing. They are
special souls.
talented. They are special souls. That was very well put, kid. Damn, sometimes he pulls things out that I'm like,
Oh.
I think you're muted again.
Oh no.
It's muted.
and
Oh, there
computers
you go.
okay, shut up.
Okay, could you repeat everything you said?
Yeah.
Starting from the top. Okay,
Alright,
no.
You guys are special souls.
Yeah. So, from writers to artists to creators and entertainers, thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone who's been watching. And make sure to check everybody out because they all bring something to the table that is unique. I think we've reached the end of the road, have we not?
one more time.
One more time. Okay,
Also-
one more time.
This will be the end of Isle of.
Yes, this was the final debut. This is the final episode of a live stream episode of the Isle of series. If you're just popping in now, make sure to go back, watch the replay because we had another author, Fleur Bradley, whom we interviewed. She wrote Midnight at the Barclay Hotel and Double Vision. So make sure to check her out. She writes kids books. This is a murder mystery for kids. It is super awesome. Make sure to watch her interview because she is the final interview of the Isle of show. We're not going away. And make sure to check out Mr. Lawrence Everett. He's an author himself. Make sure to get his book. You can find it off of Amazon. It's Ghostly Legends. If you guys love spooky stories, make sure to check him out. Elizabeth, you can find her on her website, which was Elizabeth.
ElizabethAlmeidapoet.com, or it could be easier to find it off of Instagram at poems.by.elizabeth. It's probably easier that way. My website is linked in my bio there as well.
But seriously, thank you to everyone. And as a final reminder, tonight's live stream was also, and to wrap up what I was saying, Isle of is ending. This was the final show, but we're not going anywhere. We will still be live streaming. We can still bring on guests to do kooky shows and have fun events like this where we can bring on so many amazing people and so many amazing talents. But one more time, guys, remember that this live stream was also for him, so make sure to subscribe to Burning Block About 99
we hit 30.
as he is shooting for the stars.
We hit
1,030 subscribers.
Nice.
Look at that.
I roasted a little bit ago, but I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. So we're also doing a raffle in honor of this live stream. So it's going for just a little under a month. We're going to end it at Christmas. But if you go to my website, www.renabrownauthour.com, you can also get, if you buy one thing, if you buy Isle of the Dark, you get this little guy for free. It's a Christmas holiday freebie if you don't have this already. If you do have Isle of the Dark already, this guy is only $4. And any purchase that you make off of my website or my Redbubble, make sure to take a screen capture of it, send it to me so that I know. And anything that you purchase, you'll be entered into the raffle to potentially win a mug, a couple of shirts that I hold backwards every single time, a couple of shirts. Glitter and Duct Tape has been very kind enough to enter in a $20 gift certificate for an online LCS. And we also have the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill Thor that we will also, oh, you have it. I was
Yes.
wondering where it went. That we
Nice.
will also be giving away. So with that, at 2 hours and 45 minutes and several guests that have come and went, so much amazing talent, people who have stuck with us.
The whole stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end. The
Of the
end.
broadcast.
The end.
The end. The end.
We will see you all later. Thank you so much and stay tuned. We will be posting announcements and other content. Check out everyone here. And as always, we will see you all
later.
Ending. Twice.